New Jersey coffee is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good morning, everyone. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. And it's the Sunday, the day after Christmas. And yeah, I've got my Christmas sweater on because I'm going to go see my brother and his family later today. Good morning, Vid. Crazy Chicken. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. How are you? Mahi is awesome. Good to see you. And Xavier. Hi, Tommy boy. Good morning, everybody. Tommy says, NJ. Guess what, NJ? What? What? Is it? Are you going to say chicken butt? Thanks, Vid. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Oh! No! Really? Quail's visiting you? Oh, that's amazing! You get to see your Minecraft hobby. That's awesome! I'm so excited! Ah! Pictures or it didn't happen. I'm so excited for you both. Oh my god. I love good news first thing in the morning. Give me some of that good news stuff. Awesome. Okay. So, I'm going to dive right into a game. Ulti's coming next week after you leave. Oh no. No, Ulti. Ulti, why couldn't you come now? Why couldn't you get there now before Tommy leaves? Oh, that hurts. Like two ships passing in the night. Someday, Tommy, someday. Oh my gosh. So, I have a lot to chat about and just a lot of good stuff. So, I am going to dive right in. Let's get into a game. Oh, you know what I should do? I should tell the Sagrada players that I'm playing today. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? All right. Hey, peeps. I'm playing today. Any of you are welcome to join me if you feel so inclined. Hope this, I can't spell. Okay, there we go. So I have just told my normal Sagrada players that I am playing today and that if they want to join in, they should. All right, so wonderful. Let's go local. We're going to go through with the AI. You may join in. All right. That would be cool. I'm going to play this first so I can walk everybody through the game for those who are new or lurking and are like, what is Sagrada? What is this wonderful thing? I do not know. I will walk you through. And by the way, Tystran and Mom to Boys, thank you for the follows. Really appreciate it. I saw that over the last couple of days, the channel broke 2,400 followers. So that is awesome. Thank you so very much, everybody. Really appreciate it. You're fine, Tommy. You're fine. You can be my backup. Xavier says, I got Sagrada for Christmas. Yes! More Sagrada players, please. That would be wonderful. Oh, that's so good. So good. Congrats. Okay, so, for those who haven't seen the game before, this is Sagrada. I have the music turned down low. I'm just going to double check my... Okay, it says that the sound is coming through. Hi, Tempsy Joy. Welcome in. Good to have you. Hi, glad to catch a Sagrada stream again. Lurked a couple of weeks ago. Ended up getting the game myself. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad. But welcome in. It's good to see you again. You've been playing on the phone but got the board game. Oh yeah, the board game's awesome. They need to add the expansions. One thing at a time. That might be in the works right now. So, hold on. Let me fix the audio so you can hear the music a little bit more because the music is gorgeous. I want you to be able to hear it. So let me turn it up just a little bit so that it doesn't drown me out, but that you can hear it. I'm going to turn the sound up a little bit too. Why is this? Hi, why is the sound so low? Ugh, good grief. Hi, Paleo, good morning. Okie dokie. So, now that we've done that, this is Sagrada. Sagrada is a board game created by Floodgate Games, and it is available on PC and Mac, or basically, like, through Steam, Nintendo Switch, and mobile. It is a game inspired by a real basilica in Spain called the Sagrada Familia. And essentially, and this is a basilica that is well known for its stained glass windows. And essentially, what you're trying to do is on this 5x4 grid, you are trying to create your own stained glass windows. And how you do that, it's a 5x4 grid. You're given 4 different objectives, one of which is your private objective. As you can see on my screen right now, my private objective is that I have to look for yellow dice. Any yellow dice on my board will be bonus points at the end of the game based on what's showing. So let's see, if I choose this board here that's called Firelight that has a strip of yellow right across the side here, for every, let's say I put 3 6s here, that's 18 points at the end of the game for me. I always like to go on the very hard difficulty. You can see the difficulty is marked at the bottom right of each board. So it goes from a level 3 difficulty down here with Luz Celestial to a level 6 difficulty of Sun's Glory. To best explain the game, I always like to go for a level 6. Now, the level of difficulty isn't just measured, or rather, these little diamond pips don't just measure the difficulty of the board that you choose. They also are favor tokens. Now, these favor tokens pay for tools. Tools allow you to have either a turn manipulation, die manipulation, or board manipulation. And so what we have here, we have one die manipulator and we have 2 board manipulators. So first thing we have here is lens cutter. This tool will allow us to draft a die and swap it with a die from the round track. I'm going to explain what that is in just a minute. Next up, we have glazing hammer, where we re-roll all the dice in the draft pool on our second turn before drafting. Drafting is where we choose the dice. Good morning, Kep. How are you? Merry Christmas, by the way, for everyone here who observed yesterday. I'm doing okay. I have had a very busy couple of days because of the Christmas holiday, but I'm off until January 3rd. So there is a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing over the next week or so, and I'm going to be very busy, but in a good way. I'll actually be able to play more Minecraft. Yay! So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. And then the last tool we have is another board manipulator called Cork-Backed Straight Edge, where I'm going to draft a die, or we can draft a die, then place it in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. Must obey all other placement restrictions. I'll get to that in just a minute. And Xavier, thank you for the 3 months in a row. My alerts are all borked. They're all borked. So I'm going to do that for you. There we go. Ding. Ding. So that's supposed to be you, but I got the penguin dancing for you anyway. So thank you for that. Using that Twitch Prime. You can only use your Twitch Prime once a month for one streamer, and the fact that you chose me is just really awesome, and thank you so much. All right, Kep, have fun. I'm sure I'll catch you on Mindboggled or ISV very soon. Good morning, Rex. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just walking through I'm walking through everything here. Now, these are public objectives. These public objectives are what everyone will be going for throughout the game. And this is going to be fun. This is one of the tougher combos because we have rose shade variety. So our rose for a maximum of 20 points. Rose with no repeated values. That's going to be fun. Light shades, sets of 1 and 2 anywhere. Okay. Oh, that would be great, Rex. Yeah, let's definitely do that. And then column shade variety, columns with no repeated values. After I explain how what's on the screen, I'd love to have you on voice while I play this game, if you like. All right, I go first, so I can actually take my time and walk through this. I can walk through this. So basically, what you're seeing here is the turn order. It goes in a snake-like pattern, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's to make sure that the first player doesn't have a significant advantage, nor the last player have a significant disadvantage. So it's very balanced that way. The round track you heard mentioned earlier is right here underneath the turn order. Each player plays up to 2 dice per turn, or per round rather. Any leftover dice, because you can see that there are 9 dice here. There's usually 1 left over. That is placed in the round track to signify the end of the current round and the beginning of the next. The favor tokens previously mentioned are here in the top left underneath the round track, and they pay for the tools down below. The first time a tool is used by any player, it is 1 favor token for that use. Every time after, even if it is by the same person in the same round, it is 2 favor tokens. So you have to be really mindful about what you use. Any leftover favor tokens at the end of the game, those are bonus points. 1 point per token. Our private objective of yellow is over here. That's going to remind us that we're going to be constantly looking for yellow dice. And our public objectives are here. We can look at them and review them at any time just by hovering the cursor over the image, and it'll pop the card up and say, okay, this is what you're looking for. And we're starting off pretty strongly here with 2 red 5s, 2 red 2s, a yellow 2, a green 1, a blue 3, a blue 2, and a purple 5. This is the round track. Not the round track. This is the dice, the draft pool. So this is what we'll be taking our dice from. Now, as we place on the board, we have 4 restrictions that we keep in mind. The first is only for the very first turn of the game for each player. And that is when you're going to place a die, you can only place it, you can only place it in the outer perimeter of the board. You have to start on the outside and work your way through. The second is color restrictions. So for this 2, I can only put a yellow 2 or yellow in these 3 spots. I can only put a purple in these spots, for example. And we don't have a tool that would let us do otherwise. So we have to be mindful of that. Next up is color, numerical or value. The game calls it value. And you can only place a certain number in numerical spots. So for example, I can only put a 1 here. I can't put it here. I can only put a 2 here. I can only put a 5 here. So I am pretty much locked in that respect. And that actually benefits us for our objectives because we have this column shade variety and this row shade variety. So we have to be mindful that all these different things are different numerically. We have to keep everything different. It's going to be harder as the game progresses because we have to remember that the columns and the rows have to be different completely if we want those bonus points. The last is adjacency. So if I play this 5, I can't place a red 5 next to it or a red 2 next to it because that 5 is red. So you can't put anything directly next to each other that is the same color. Likewise, you can't put the same number next to each other unless it's diagonal. So that's also something to keep in mind. Now, we have the opportunity to use a lot of, hi Dardrian, good morning. We have the opportunity to use a lot of different yellows because, well, quite frankly, we can. What I'm probably going to do, and I am okay with it because I have several ways out, I'm going to place this yellow 2 here because I'm not restricted by color in any way, shape, or form right now, I can do that and let the game continue. And so there we go. Now, before I call Rex, I have a couple of things that I want to let you know about. First and foremost, I have to see if I can actually get it on here. But I was given the opportunity to join something called Throne Gifts. It's like a wish list kind of thing. And I thought it was really, really neat because I was invited to, I was given an invite for it. I since passed that invite on to other people. But I need to figure out how to... oh, you know, I need to put in a... Oh, here we go. Here we go. So that apparently is the thing. And I've never done it before, but a lot of streamers use it, and it's actually apparently very safe to use. So I'm totally for it. So I said, all right, why not? I'll give it a try. So there's a couple of things on there. Second of all, Manatee and I exchanged gifts last night. And one of the things he gave me for Christmas was a, well, it was a capture card for the Switch. And I realize I need to place this very carefully. I will place this up. I will place this here because it's out of the way. Yeah, so I'm really excited about it because I'll be able to stream with my Switch, with the dockable Switch that we got. The only thing is we need a second dock because it's going in the living room and I can't stream from the living room anymore. So we're gonna look for a spare dock. I'm pretty they're not hard to find, and I threw one on the throne list, but they're really pricey, so we're gonna figure it out. But yes, one of my goals for 2022 is to be able to stream the Switch and stuff. Hi, Tyranthosaurus, how are you? It's good to see you, friend. Can't stay long because car travel, but it's Sagrada. It is. It's Sagrada. It's Sagrada goodness. And I'm going to call Rex in a minute. But I'm glad to see you. I hope your holiday was well. You doing all right? You doing good? Yeah, this picture. It's up there. Everything good? I hope so. Stay well, friend. Stay well. All right. Holiday was warm and fuzzy? Yeah, same. We spent it watching the first season of Picard. Because we're nerds like that, and it was wonderful. Oh, how do we fix this? How do we get this where we want it to be? Because we can put a 6 there. Oh, we can put a 6 there for sure, but only way I'm going to do that is if I do that and see what comes of it. I have to be careful about the 6s. Literally warm, it was 80 and I wore a sweater. Heat won't keep my holiday spirit chained. Oh my. Please don't overheat yourself, friend. Please. Please, please, please. Please be careful. Yeah, I'm excited for the second season. The first season was a trip. And I'm not going to obviously spoil anything because not everyone has it yet. Has, I think Paramount Plus or whatever it's on. But it was a ride. Driving back in a t-shirt and shorts. Ah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Good for you. I'm in jeans. I got changed real quick. I'm in jeans and a sweatshirt, a thin sweatshirt that I picked up yesterday that apparently is a little bit snug for me, but I don't care. And it has Lucy holding a present from Peanuts. I found it in like one of the local stores when we were making our last minute things on Friday. Like, let me tell you, Friday. Hey, I was just happy it fit. It fits. I have to pull it, like, keep it above my lower hips, or else it'll look silly, but I'm comfortable in it, so that's what I care about. I care about my comfort. So yeah, on Friday, well, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to call Rex. Like I normally do. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me call Rex. Rex. Because I have to make sure to call you and not you and Joe, because he's going to go, why are you calling me? All right, here we go. I'm calling you, Rex. Okie dokie. Hi, Rex.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm turning you up just in case.
Okay, just making sure my mic's working because things got a little silly.
There it is.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you fine. I had to just adjust my headset so I could hear you.
Okay.
Can everyone hear Rex over the music? Because I turned the music up so you could hear it.
I think Dardrian is saying that I can be heard, so
okay, balance.
Audio balance is coming fine. So
yay!
yes.
Thank you. All right, I need to place things in places. Where can I put you? Because if I do this, I lose 5 points. So I don't want to necessarily do that. I think I'll put you here because I can't put a yellow there anyway. Okay, there we go. How are you? How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was excellent. I got to, we went to my mom's for Christmas Eve, and 2 of my nieces came, which was nice. They both live, they both have their own places, and unfortunately, my sister-in-law and their youngest daughter both tested positive.
Oh no!
Yeah, so we weren't able to see them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, they're okay. It's very mild cases, and they're almost through their isolation time, so that's a good thing. But Christmas Day, spoke with a bunch of family members and messaged some others, and all in all, it was a very nice, very relaxing Christmas.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah, my nieces are in their 20s now, and either the oldest has graduated college and the next oldest is in her senior year and thinking about getting her master's.
Oh, so, wow. That's big. That's a big deal.
Yeah, so they're adults.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to visit with them and just be able to talk and joke with them. And not that I can't when everyone's there, but the youngest is 14, 15. So I try and be polite, but I can have slightly more adult conversations or make slightly more adult jokes. So it was a very fun visit. And it was good because my son got to see his cousins who he hasn't seen in forever, and have people to talk to, and they're asking him about where he's thinking about going to college, and he's looking forward to it and that stuff. So it was good for them to get a chance to catch up as well.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent the last few days, we haven't seen any family yet. Wednesday we had dinner with a friend of ours from New England who was visiting, happened to be in town, and called us that day and said, "Hey, I'm in the area, would you like to go grab dinner?" We're not one to turn down dinner, because, you know, we want to see our friend. So it was absolutely wonderful to see her. Absolutely wonderful to see her. So we did that, and then I'm going to grab this blue 4 while I'm at it. So we did that Wednesday. Thursday, I left work early because we closed early. My coworker drove me home, and I spent it prepping to get ready to wrap presents and everything else. But because Hubs had to work a full day. After that, we went to the store. We grabbed some stuff we needed for the week, you know, that kind of thing. Everything was fine. It was fine. And I think I'm in trouble. All right, I'm losing 4 points, but I'll live. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the column, but gain the row, so it's fine. So we did that. Then Friday, I was off. He wasn't. So I started doing all this prep for the holiday, even more prep. And I had to, you know, I had to put all the gifts on the table, organize them by person, so we could figure out if we had to go and do any last minute shopping. Well, wouldn't you know what happened? We had to go out and do more shopping. So we're going store hopping. We're going store hopping. And it wasn't that bad. I thought there would be more people out. It wasn't that bad. Although the Target looked like it was ransacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the kicker was, while all this was going on, we were talking to our nephew. Our nephew was trying to figure out eBay for the first time. And so we had to basically teach him about how to look out for scammers and stuff like that. And we kept him from getting scammed on what he was trying to take care of. I won't go into details, but let's just say he learned. We took care of him, though.
Yeah.
All right, Tyron, please drive safely. I'll see you soon. That's a promise.
Safe travels.
Be well. All right, I'm going to get us in a game.
Okay.
Because I'm itching to play. All right. Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. We were able to get everything done in 3 hours. And then Christmas Eve, we wrapped a couple of things, and... Did we wrap on Christmas Eve? No, I think we organized stuff and had a quiet dinner and just kind of relaxed Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, like yesterday, Christmas Day, we basically, Manatee wanted to make dinner this time, because I made Thanksgiving dinner. He wanted to make Christmas dinner, so he wanted to make stew. So that's what he did. He got up really early and he made stew, and it simmered for like 9 hours. And we sat and watched Picard and had snacks, and we didn't even open gifts till right before dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, because he's just like, we can open gifts whenever. I gave him a t-shirt, a pin for his pin collection, and amiibo cards. And he liked the t-shirt, but he's just like, where did you find amiibo cards? I chuckled a little bit, and I said, well, yeah, and your other gift is coming next week. I know he's not watching, so I can say this, but I got him the Lego Infinity Gauntlet.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to get it. When it comes in, I'm going to have him open it. He's going to be so excited. Because he loves Legos. Mm-hmm. He loves Legos. And he got me the capture card for the Switch. Yeah, sorry. Alright, so I'm just gonna zip through. I'll go over everything on the main screen. My bad. Because it's on me. Listen, you.
Well,
don't get fresh with me.
I think excuse me, I think our regular viewers are familiar enough with the nature of the game.
They are.
And new people, they can ask in chat and we can explain stuff as we go.
That's right. So it looks like we're up against the same thing I had last game, Rose Shade Variety. Rows with no repeated values, sets of 1 through 6, and pairs of 3 and 4. I have a feeling if I do this, I'm gonna get stuck. So I instead am going to do that. And say go. Dardrian says, my immediate family hasn't opened their Christmas presents yet. My mom is ill. We're waiting till she feels better. Oh, I'm sorry, Dardrian. I'm sorry your mom's not feeling well.
I hope she feels better soon.
Same.
Being sick at Christmas time is the worst.
The absolute worst. Yeah, normally on Christmas we visit with his family. And his brother, one of his older brothers always hosts. And he got a hold of us and said, I have the flu.
No.
Yep. I have the flu. So I can't have you over. And we're like, well, that kind of sucks. Hope you feel better soon. So he's on the mend. We talked to him yesterday. He still doesn't sound all that great. But he sounds better than he did the other day. Mm-hmm. So hopefully whatever it is, it'll pass through quickly.
My son had the flu a week ago on Friday. Mm-hmm. Thank God it was just the flu. We got him tested. Yeah, we got him tested. Just the flu. Nothing else. And we got the last box of Tamiflu in the nearest 3 places. And the whole testing thing, oh, these 2s and 3s are not my friends.
Ooh.
Though I
Whoopsie.
can put you here.
That's nice
and he's doing fine now.
That's good.
But, it was a very stressful couple hours while we tried to find a place to get him tested. But again, he's back to his normal self now. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. That's either going to say Tinny the Winnie or Tiny the Whiny. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. And meow, right back at you. Welcome in. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, on your earlier point about eBay, I had a friend who was trying. He likes old trucks. Mm-hmm. He likes old trucks. He's had a bunch of Jeeps over the years, and he was bidding on a truck, and it ended up selling for like $15,000 over asking price, and this is like a 1978 truck. And another one just got pulled. And he was like at the asking price, and it just got yanked. And he was like, "You know what? I'm done."
Oh,
I'm done.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because he likes working on Jeeps and trucks and stuff like that, and he likes the older design style, which is great. But just having people either post stuff and pull it, or especially with stuff like cars, and actually there's a whole money laundering thing that happens with eBay sales. I find crime fascinating. It's not something I get into because I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of money laundering that goes on around stuff on eBay. There's
Oh,
knitting plans,
there's
like sewing patterns you can buy, and
all
they
kinds
go,
of stuff.
yeah, but like a sewing pattern that is $10 if you went to a store that sold them.
Mm-hmm.
Will sell for $500.
That's a little bonkers.
Yeah, and it's because
thank you for the hydrate, by
what's
the way.
happening is it's a form of money laundering. Yeah, it's wild.
Excuse me.
But yeah, eBay, and then you just have your outright scammers.
Mm-hmm. Because there's always one of those.
Yeah, who are just awful. So I'm sorry your family member went through that.
Well, I mean, he's on the younger end. He's in college, and he's just, when it's new to him, and he knew to contact us. So he did, and we walked him through everything, and we taught him what to look out for. And yeah. And he was very grateful, and we're like, yeah, we're always going to look out for you with that kind of stuff,
Yeah. 9 years ago now, when we were looking for a new place,
mm-hmm.
we kept finding all these apartments with like ridiculously low rent.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, for those who don't know, someone will say, oh, we're missionaries and we're going overseas and we want to rent our house out. And they'll offer a really low rent. And they'll need first and last month's deposit, and they will post photos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's photos of a house that sold a little while ago. And they take your money and you're boned.
Yeah.
And we did not fall victim to that, because my, the paranoid part of me is like, this is way too good to be true. And yeah, it's just grifter's gonna grift. But that has nothing to do with the spirit of Christmas. Enough of this negativity. I'm glad you had a good time with the people you were able to see, and I'm excited that you got that dock for the Switch, or not dock, streaming bit for the Switch. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've been itching to stream Breath of the Wild for a while now, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Unlike what I'm seeing in front of me right now, I'm not liking that one bit.
I'm trying to think, what is the last Zelda game I played? I haven't bought a Zelda game since the original NES, the second one they came out with.
Well, the second one they came out with was a whole thing. I actually got through most of it, and then I loaned the cartridge to my cousin, and her Nintendo broke it. Like, it never worked after that. Like, something worked it. And you know what? It's okay, because I have it now. I have it on the GameCube, and it's available on the Switch. So I have it that way. Oh,
wait, did I play it on the GameCube? I don't think I did. I think my friend bought it, and I kept the GameCube at their house. And because my wife at the time didn't like having all these little game consoles in the living room. But that's a separate story. But yeah, I think I might have played the GameCube version a little bit, and I'm thinking and not placing dice when it's my turn. So I wander down the vault of memories. Actually, do I want to do that? I do not want to do that.
Oh, Garbage has the latest one and played through it? Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. I have Breath of the Wild on, I have it as a hard copy, so I can use it for either Switch. Because I have a Switch Lite that I've had for a while now. I'll do that first, because I can. to be green. Okay. Sigh. I guess I'll go over here and just I have a Sagrada sigh. I never played Breath of the Wild, originally wanted to, but the whole item durability system just seems meh to me. It's actually not that bad. I played it a little bit, but I realized that it's one of those games where unless I either have a walkthrough or something like that, it'll take me months to finish it. Because open-ended games like that are so confusing to me. Like, I basically failed the first mission. Because I did something wrong. Like, you have to do things a certain way, and I didn't. And I spent a good 2 hours trying to figure it out. And realized that if I did this one thing... Because I had asked about it, and they're like, did you do this one thing? And I went, no. So I had to restart the game and then do the one thing. Okay, I can put that there. That's fine.
Alright, look. I understand we've had our differences, but give me nothing but yellow and purple at the end when you gave me all that purple at the beginning.
Yeah, this is actually pretty terrible right now. Mahi says, I watched my friend play. They bought the walkthrough book and a bunch of bootleg amiibo cards so they could summon chests at random times. I won't buy anything bootleg because that defeats the purpose. But I will, okay, so I can't do that. I can do that. And that's it. 'Cause poop. Okay. Okay. What are we gonna do here? 'Cause I have no idea. Oh, this stinks so bad and I don't like it. What do I do? Because I want to do that. I can do that. Yeah, because I can't do that. So I'm going to play this. Click on this, since this is absolutely useless. Grab this purple one instead. And I'm going to play that here to keep these options open.
Final round. Nice.
Vidmaster says, have to watch out for bootleg. You never know what they're hiding behind their leathery exterior. Could be feet. Har, har, and har. Har, har, and har.
It seems I only have one option, so I place the 3.
Alright. Well, I got that. That's what I wanted. A nice blue! Finally! A blue that's not a 2 for a bonus taste. Now, what can I put in here that's going to cause me to lose the bonus? And I don't care. I need to do something.
Green 1 or 2? Green 2 is really your only... Or purple 1 or 2.
True.
There's no 3s up top. In the dice track.
Nope. There
I always hear dice track as bomb track from Rage Against the Machine.
This is interesting. So I could... those are all useless, so I'm gonna have to do this. And then... for my next trick... no, Xavier. If I move the purple 6, it's gonna be 6.5 dozen of the other. Well, actually, it would save me. It would actually save me a favor token, so that's actually not a bad idea. Can do that, and then I can place this here, give some variety. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no. By the way, I don't know which one of you did it, because I know it's one of you watching right now, but you saw my gift link, and you picked up the pour-over set for me. I am shocked and delighted, and thank you. You did not have to do that. Yeah, I don't know if you heard before, Rex, but there's this website that allows streamers to make a wish list, kind of like an Amazon list, so that if people on stream want to give people things, they can. And so I was like, all right, I'll bite, because I've been wanting to do that for a while. People are like, oh, well, do you have a P.O. box? Do you have a P.O. box? No, I don't have a P.O. box. Because P.O. boxes are not cheap.
Nope.
So I said, okay, this is the workaround for the P.O. box. And I've looked and tried to see a lot of who uses it and how protective they are over their privacy and not wanting to be doxxed. And a lot of big name streamers use it, and they're very protective. So I said, okay, if these big name streamers trust that their info is not going to get out, then that's fine. Oh!
Good game.
Very good game.
I don't know how. Well, I know how I did it. It was the purples paying off for me.
I'll tell you how you did it. I mean, you had the purples, but this was so light blue. The blues just were not with me today.
No, and it's not like I was robbing you of high value blues.
You weren't. Although I cringed when I saw you take that blue 4. I was like, no.
Yeah. Well, you can always say you know that.
No, because it was fine. I was just like, because it's all part of the game.
I know, but well, there's the official rules of the game, and there's how I play. I do not gaslight in any game other than Among Us type games where lying is a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's just not that this is my house, but my house rule is, hey, if you need something, tell me. But good game.
Very good game.
And right into another.
Yes, right into another. I probably should go grab more coffee, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and end today by 3. We're going to go see my brother and his family today.
Awesome.
They would have wanted us to come over for Christmas, but they're limiting how many people they have in the house every day.
Absolutely.
Because they have, because my brother's mother-in-law is immunocompromised. And so when they said, hey, we're limiting how many people can be in the house at one time, I said, that's cool. we're not going to argue with any of that.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, when I went to see my sister last week, it was like, are you vaccinated? Yes. Are you wearing a mask? She's like, yes. And she's super careful because she's had to deal with a lot of this stuff with her job. And so she's super vigilant and super careful and super, as far as I'm concerned, cool about it all.
Yeah, I still might wear a mask while there, just to be on the extra safe side. But I'll do so if they request it. I'll make sure to have it at the ready.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, when my nieces came into my mom's, they had their masks on walking through the hall.
Oh wait.
Because my mom's in a 55+ community, and they came in, and they were like, "Can we take our masks off?" And it was like, you've been smart about this whole thing. You're vaccinated. They said yes. Take your masks off. I want to see your faces. So, but yeah, I get it with being super careful.
Yeah. I really just want to make sure that we're careful. Now everybody's vaccinated and stuff, and the kids are the youngest one is close to being fully vaxxed. The older one is, because once they cleared her age, they immediately took her. So
yeah.
I'll do that first, because that's going to be a headache otherwise. So yeah. So we're going to wait until a little bit later, if not like early next year, to see his side of the family. We're going to see my side of the family today. And we're just going to go from there. We're keeping everything small and simple. And we're both off all this week. So it'll give us a chance where if for any reason we have to test, we can. Even though it's just like with our close family, we're not really seeing anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says, I need to remember to write down my petition for Joe in a book and quill so I can get a proxy for tomorrow. Write it down and find a proxy. I wanted to be your proxy. I never mind being a proxy, but it's my fraternity's national convention this week and next. And tomorrow at the same exact time is an event that I'm able to attend as a non-delegate alumna. Because a lot of it, because it's virtual, the majority of the events this coming week, which is why we took this week off in the first place, because we expected to be I was actually expecting to be on a plane to Phoenix today. And that basically pooped the bed.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to happen. So we're like, okay, it's cool. It's fine. Yay. Whatever. What do I want to do? What do I want to do right now? What am I doing?
Nice. That's good policy. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, because that's purple.
Yeah, I should have flipped the blue 3 to a 4, but I didn't.
Yeah, I should have done something.
Yeah, that's not cool, because that 2 can't go diagonally above unless you up it or down it 1.
Yeah, I'm going to up it 1. And I'm going to go diagonally this way. Actually, wait, no, I want to... No. Which way do I want to go? No, wait. No, what am I doing? No. Not this. I grabbed the wrong one. I need the blue. Not the purple. And I need it here.
There you go.
Because I need to get to that. I need to start getting to that other side. Mahi says, my mom and dad went to visit my mom's sister in Chicago for Christmas, and when my aunt's family went to the in-laws yesterday, they required rapid tests before going over. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like, what was it? Last week, my friend picked me up from work, and this was the Thursday after PAX, actually, and she required me to take a rapid test in the parking lot of my job before she'd let me in her car. Mind you, it immediately came back negative.
Yeah. When I went to see my sister, she was like, "Are you vaxxed? Are you boosted? What's going on?" Because I was supposed to see her Friday. So actually, I messed up my story. I was supposed to see her Friday. I ended up going to see her Saturday because we were waiting for the results of my son's test. And she was like, "I'm not taking chances because my son's coming out from Hawaii. He's in the service out there." And she was like, "I'm not missing my son for anything." And I said, "I wouldn't want you to." Let me see if I can re-roll for one, but that may not guarantee me getting what I need. There's one die in the round. Well, I can move one of any die in the round track, but I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to bump that blue down to a 1 and drop it right there. But yeah, and I said, yeah, I wouldn't want you to miss that, so you could see me for a couple hours. So yeah, it's just it's frustrating, but it's what we have to do for everyone, in my opinion.
You're absolutely right. It's frustrating to no end, but it's worth it in the long run.
How much fun was Battle Royale with Joe?
Oh my gosh, Battle Royale was ridiculous, and I actually very quickly apologized because I realized I cussed after I got eliminated at one point. It's like, oh, I don't usually swear, but that guy got me good.
Yeah, I
like,
try not to, unless I know it's an adult stream, I try not to cuss, but I know I've slipped up once or twice. And even when it is an adult stream, I try not to. But
Put down there.
That game will get you going.
So good. It was so good.
And when you get bagged with some odd 3-letter word, it's just like breath of.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. It's almost ridiculous in the most hilarious way.
Yeah. I think Hard Luck got me as I was trying to put the same letter down in the same spot.
Oof.
It was just like, I was just too slow.
I think I'll put this down here so that I have so I don't have to. I have more options here, so that'll be good. Yeah, that's one of those games where you have to kind of keep on it a little bit so you can practice it, so you can get better and improve.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm so glad that that we saw it on Twitter. Well, I think Joe saw it on Twitter first and then kind of mentioned it, and I went, ooh, Battle Scrabble, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I think Jerry from Penny Arcade posted about it first, and I was like, this is combining two of my least favorite game types. And then I played it, and I'm like, okay, I like it. Because Scrabble was the monopoly of part of my family. Where it was just people get mean.
People do get mean. I actually have 2 2s I need to get rid of, so let's do that. We didn't really play board games. Like, we didn't play Monopoly in my house. We played this old 1950s football game that my dad had. I don't remember if I have it or if my brother has it now. I think I have it. My dad taught me how to play Othello when I was a kid. But when my mom was in rehab, when we would come over, we would play Scrabble. She always wanted to play Scrabble. And I would trounce them.
Yeah, you don't play you don't play Scrabble with writers or editors because they are going to slap you around.
Actually, wait, hold on. That needs to go here. And then...
Air, E-R-E? Don't come on this board with that weak stuff. I will
give me
break
that
your
weak
ankles.
sauce.
Yeah.
Dardrian says, my family was into cards and Chinese checkers when I was a kid. Oh yeah, when my parents would get together with their friends, then they would do so all the time. They always played a card game called 31. And we weren't, since they would play for money, we weren't allowed to play it until we were adults. And even then, they didn't want us at the table. Okay, how do I get out of this mess? Excuse me.
My brother and I would play a lot of Rummy. It's a variant on Rummy.
Mm-hmm.
And keep score.
Mm-hmm.
And we just, kept score positive, negative as a running tally.
Hmm. Mahi says, that's when you get them with the your, because everyone forgets your. Dardrian says, my grandmother taught me gin rummy when I was 8. My grandmother on my dad's side was very into playing cards and things of that nature, and she always had this little deck that she would give us when we were younger. I realize I'm in trouble here, so I'm gonna re-roll. Should I even bother? No, because there's only one. I can do that. Because I have... Ah, no! Forks!
That is my professional evaluation of these dice.
Forks. Okay, now we're getting into the fun stuff. You're going up there. You're going there, for sure.
I think, Xavier, Glory, if it's not out now, it should be out very soon. I thought I saw a box of it when I was watching a Wormwood YouTube video, but I'm not positive. Okay, so I have a stepsister and a stepbrother, but I just call them sister and brother. They used to play Crazy Eights a lot. I never understood the game, and they tried to teach it to me on a night when we were all drinking heavily, so I don't remember how to play. Hearts I never picked up. And it's funny because I have the rules according to Hoyle, so I could learn to play any game, but it's tough when you don't have someone to sit and play with. I'm not liking what I'm seeing with these final dice.
I don't think Glory is out yet, because on the Floodgates website, I only see Passion, Life, and the 5 to 6 player expansion. So I'm assuming Glory isn't out yet.
Yeah, I could be wrong. And probably am.
I'm excited for Sagrada Legacy. I'm very excited for Sagrada Legacy. Oh, Hearts is a good game. Hearts and Spades? Oh yeah, absolutely. Hold on, everything got borked on my end. Okay, yeah, quit your belly aching. I'm gonna go here for a minute. Hold on. Well, this is a right mess. Because that's a yellow. Okay, this is a little too tight for my liking. And there's only one other red on the board. Only one other green on the board, so... This isn't gonna end well for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-roll. I'm gonna have to re-roll that red. See if I can place it. If it says, if anyone needs to know what's wrong with me, I used to live across from a game store. You're actually lucky. There's nothing wrong with that, just saying.
You need that red?
No. Preferably, yeah, if I'm gonna play another one.
Okay.
It's a risk I'm taking.
Because I can use it to cap. And we can't swap with, and that won't help you because you gotta have a red. I'll take the hit.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna try... I don't think I'm gonna get it. Nope. Alright, so I have 2 open spots. Oh, 2 open spots. After this game, I'm making coffee. I mean, I have it made already. I'm just gonna grab another cup. Which reminds me, I should go ahead and switch my mic on Discord so that I have it for... so we can keep talking while I... Okay. Alright, so I'm on my headset mic so I can go get another cup of coffee. And,
Okay,
oh! Hey! You're on a roll, Rex!
Don't. Why would you jinx me like that?
I knocked on the wood, 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 I knocked on the wood. Oh, if I laugh so hard, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, this was not my best game, and I think, I definitely think I locked myself in. And, shockingly, you only had 8 bonus points, so that really says a lot. Wow. That's really good play. Really, really good play.
My color was red.
Mm-hmm.
So I let you have. I mean, it would have only been 1 more point, but I didn't have any blank spaces, and I only missed 1 column with the column variety. I didn't go heavy on the shade variety with the darker shades, and I think I made out really well on the color variety.
I think I was too focused on trying to get purple. I could have done better with it. I think I should have done better with it, but it's okay, because it's fine. It's okay. Alright, continue. Alright, so I'm going to keep my headset on. And I'm just going to put this up here. I'm not going to hit create game just yet. I'm just going to walk out to open the door, and immediately right there is my coffee maker. And
And while you're up, and I know you're away from your computer, I did just redeem stretch, so I'm gonna stand up and old man grunt as I raise my arms like I'm doing the YMCA Y part of the dance. Oh, just tighten those rhomboids, pull everything back. Oh. Oh, and I did get a backgammon game for Christmas. Yeah, my mom does a white elephant. She gives us all. She gives everyone cash unless there's something very specific that they want. But she generally just gives us cash, and then we do a white elephant. And because my brother has 4 daughters and a wife, there's a lot of girly stuff that ends up in the white elephant that we end up swapping around for. And so like I drew a thing of 16 different shades of nail polish. I am not against it, but honestly, it was a lot of shades of like purple and lavender. And so it wasn't really for me, but I opened it up and I just went, oh my God, this is great. Because let me tell you, I've really let my manicure go during these past 2 years, and this is going to be fantastic. I wish there was a nice black or metallic blue in here, maybe a nice gel coat.
Oh, that's funny.
Something to care for my cuticles, but it's not in here. But that's okay. I'm going to look fabulous. And
yeah.
Likewise, my family got a chuckle out of this. And again, when we meet, well, you've seen pictures of me.
I've seen you on camera
the thought
before.
of me gestures at myself.
I'm sorry.
Wearing nail polish.
Skip leg day. Okay, fair enough.
My audience found amusing.
Very nice.
And then there was a like steel water bottle, white background, pale green leopard print or cheetah print on it.
Oh goodness.
So I went into my, you gotta hydrate. I have like 4 of these at home, so I will happily swap with someone else for this. But, and that's how I got the backgammon board, by swapping the various things around. But just having fun doing that silly voice.
Thank you for that leg day redemption vid. My knees have cursed you. My body thanks you.
I'm gonna do 10 squats. I think I have enough room in these jeans.
Oh, now I get Grinding Stone. Where were you last game, Grinding Stone? Thanks for showing up late to the party, you jerk. Drafting a die, then flipping it to its opposite side. 6 to 1, 5 to 2, 4 to 3, vice versa. Running pliers. Here is the only turn manipulation tool in the game. After your first turn, immediately draft a die. Skip your next turn this round. And Glazing Hammer we've seen before. Reroll all the dice in the draft pool. Here we go again. Same as the first game. Medium shades. Sets of 3 and 4 anywhere. Column shade. Columns with no repeated values. And row shade. Rows with no repeated values. Come to mama. Let's go.
I want the purple 3 anywhere that I could put it readily.
You have the Mardi Gras board, I see.
Yeah, but it's like the new cruelty because I can't repeat row or column values. So I can't use the green 4 on the top right or anywhere on the right-hand side or the top row. Yeah,
but you've got that red 5-4 you can do.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find a home for them. 10 squats, done.
Good. High five.
I'm going to drop that red 4 right there.
Nice. I'm going to save that 5 for you so you have a way out.
Thank you. Although you could use that red 5 on the bottom.
I could, but you have a different way out. You'll be fine. Don't worry about me now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, I don't worry about me now. Yeah, I don't worry about me now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. 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 Yeah, I'm I don't think about the consequences of like the first 3 rounds.
Well,
By the time I get to 7, 8, and 9, because you have no idea what's going to happen later.
I'm going to take the yellow 3 so that you have 2 ways out. You can pick your poison. Oh, this coffee's really good today. I have pumpkin flavored creamer. Pumpkin spice flavored creamer. Mahi says, before a bunch of friends moved away, we used to do a white elephant on New Year's Eve. It was always fun. I'd start looking for stuff for it way before any other Christmas gifts, like in July and August. I look for Christmas gifts in July and August. Basically, I'd look for all the best sales on nerdy things so that I could maximize the $20 limit. My favorite was when Amazon had a huge sale on Nerf for Prime Day. I got some $35 blasters half off. See, that is smart. You are playing smart. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Very, very, very good stuff. I love it. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff my mom would do. Like, she would look for that stuff. The last white elephant we participated in was, well, we've done 2, kind of.
Hush.
One,
not you.
I know. One was where, and it was both with our gamer friends. One was at our one friend's house, and he had us roll a die. And because he brought all the Christmas gifts. So all the Christmas gifts were labeled with numerically. And so we had to go and as I realize I've been needing to charge my Fitbit charger. So we would roll the die and we would get a gift and we would see if we wanted to trade it in or whatever. So that was kind of cool. I'm going to go this way and just really fill in all the requirements that I have and figure it out. Vid says, we did a white elephant. I ended up with a Gargoyles board game, so I won. Yes, you did. The second white elephant was, I think it was a few years before that, where because we've done 3, and we were at our friend's house, different friend, and we all brought a different gift, and so we went through it, and when it was my turn, I picked this box, and I opened it, and I realized whoever brought it specifically for me. That it was something that I would end up with, because it was a cow print mug. And nobody was taking it from me. Because they took one look at that and went, that's NJ's, we're not touching it. We will trade with everybody else, but that is hers, and that's it. That's it, end of story, done, fin, whatever. And I'm standing there cracking up. And so my friend who organized the white elephant said, how did you know that box was for you? Like, it was specifically bought for you. And I said, well, I didn't. I just picked the box. I just picked something that called out to me. And she just kind of looked and shook her head and just walked away. She walked away. She's like, okay then. So that was a whole thing.
Oh yeah, Mahis. That
Oh, absolutely.
I found a bargain, and I happened to find this thing, and it was on sale, and I made it work in the budget. Oh, it's perfection.
Okay, what can I do here? There's a lot of options. I think I'll start here first and get that requirement out of the way. The need for 3s, 4s, and 5s is really disconcerting. I think I'll go up here. No, because that's gonna get me in a sticky wicket later. Maybe I'll do this, because there's no 3 here yet. So that's fine.
I remember once there was like a gift card on sale where, you know, if you spent $25, you got like 35.
Oh yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh, perfect. And the person's like, this is too much. I'm like, I cheated.
Like you do. That's how you do it.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that because that has to go there. I'm going to put that right. Think. 5 by 5, 5 by 5.
I realize I need to take a quick health and safety. If you would be so kind as to stall your turns and keep chat company, I will be back in like 2 minutes.
I will be happy to.
Thank you. I owe you one. Chat, be nice.
No worries. Oh, chat, bring it. I grew up in New Jersey and from Ohio originally. No, don't. So, as I tend to do, if y'all have any questions for me, feel free to ask within, reasonable limits. I'm happy to answer them. If I find your query to be unreasonable, you will get a silly answer. If your question's rude, I'm going to ignore bad behavior. So, for those who don't know, I fell into NJ's orbit via Chris Straub from the C Team and Penny Arcade related stuff, because I got to know Joe, and Pasta, who you all probably know from the Draw 4 charity streams, and started modding on those streams as well as occasionally playing live on streams. And that has then led to NJ saying, hey, I play this game Sagrada, do you want to join me? And I was like, well, let me watch you play. And I did not understand it. And I played it on my own, and I did not understand it. But then playing it on stream is how I learned. Forgive me, I have a little bit of a tickle in the back of the throat, as I tend to get at this time of year. But that's how I ended up here. And of course, as many of you know, playing Among Us. And seeing as how it's the middle of the day, I can be a little more vocal, a little more dynamic in my voice and how I speak. Whereas when I play Among Us, it's usually late at night when my housemate is trying to sleep, so I have to be very flat in my delivery. I have thought about it. There are a lot of people who are working in the voice acting community. And years ago, literal decades ago, the comic shop I went to, one of the guys was leaving because he got a job at a company called Central Park Media. And what Central Park Media was doing was dubbing anime. And I was like, that sounds cool. How do you get into that? And he immediately tightened up and was like, well, we really look for people who are who have experience with singing and can control their pitch and have experience with acting, because we're looking for people who are really just professionals. We're not interested in amateur voiceover people. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I won't ever look into this. And again, decades later, it's something I could probably do on an amateur basis, but I don't think anyone's going to hear me on a stream and say, we need that guy. I'm not, if you're thinking that and you happen to, direct or are otherwise involved in voiceover, we can talk. I can throw a comforter over my head and buy a nice mic. But it is something, to answer your question more directly, it is something I have thought about, but I recognize the limits of my skill. My players do enjoy the different voices that I do when I'm DMing. I may have spoken about the time that I put an Aarakocra, or not an Aarakocra, forgive me, a Kenku, who was the weapons master on the ship, and the player decided to have a long, involved conversation about smithing their magic weapon. So I had to switch between voices and accents and sentence fragments for about 15 minutes. After which I said, we're going to take a break. And everyone's like, that was awesome. I'm like, yeah, my brain is leaking out my ears.
Which is the worst thing you want to have happen.
Yeah, it's unsightly at best. But Vid had asked me about doing voice acting.
Well, I think we ask you that at least once a month.
Yeah. And I've probably told this story once a month. But going between about 6 different voices and accents and answering questions and doing this as a Kenku, which are mimics, they don't have a voice of their own, it was a bit much. So
that is a lot.
Yes, I'm going to place that.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. I really did need to step out for a minute.
No problem.
Okay. Oh, you left me with some fun options, I see.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mahis, that is funny, and it's a sign that they're good friends, that they can do that about each other and keep it playful. Mm-hmm. Answering, Mahi said, when Joe and Cleo co-stream and either takes a quick break, they answer questions about the other with all the wrong answers.
Yes. Absolutely. I love that he wanted us to come and join him on Thursday, and I'm glad that you were able to join me on Thursday before that, because everybody's like, oh, we should do stabby and this, that, and the other thing, and I'm like, well, okay. And that's why I couldn't remember what happened on Thursday, because we did all that streaming.
Yeah.
I was so tired when we were done.
Yeah, I got to about 11 o'clock our time, and I was like, words make no good now, brain, with speak, let alone tile puzzle, so I'm going to stop.
Yeah, it's like night time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically roasted at that point, not gonna lie. But it was so worth it. Oh, what am I doing? I need stuff and things. I have to keep in mind that color is irrelevant. I think I can do that. Because that blue 4 is not helping me any.
Well, I'm going to put it right here. Points are made up and the colors don't matter this time, so. Whose dice is it anyway? And just to pat myself on the back for a second here, Mahis, I went super deep on my voice once, laughing at something, and one of my players asked, "Are you using a voice mod?" I said, "I don't need a voice mod."
Oh gosh!
Like, oh God!
Here we go. Actually, wait, hold on. I need a 1 right there, so I'm gonna do that. I have to remember to go after the restrictions, or else I'm gonna get bit in the butt.
Yeah.
Hi, Josie. Good, I don't know what time zone it is, but it's afternoon here, so good afternoon. Glad to see you. That purple 6 is not doing me any favors, and that 2 is just obnoxious. I could make it a 5, that's gonna make it worse.
Goblins are high and raspy, it's not that hard.
And I have to remember I cannot move. I can't move any of these, so I think I'm just gonna have to do that, because that 6 is also equally obnoxious and I can't use it, so.
For Goblin, you just go... Hang on. So for a Goblin, I just basically go a little bit higher. I can get way up here. And then I make it a little bit nasally and raspy. You're going to give me all your gold, or me and my family are going to take it and cook you for dinner. So, yeah, I've never, like, one of the things I was planning on doing was actually taking singing lessons, because the YMCA I used to work at, they have a strong stage program there. And that's where my son takes his piano lessons, and one of the people there works with people who sing at the Met, and they brought in a bunch of baritones and tenors for some stuff. And she does voice lessons, and she looked at me, she's like, she said, I'm not trying to take your money, and I would do it privately because it's less than what you would pay here at the Y, even as an employee or member. But she's like, you should do this, because I can... This feels like showing off, and I know I'm not a professional, so with that caveat.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean...
I can go from here, from here, way down here, all the way up to this range. So I've got a pretty broad range as far as what I can do. And I've been told by, like, an actual professional who knows people and does this for a living, you should pursue this. I've let my self-doubt get in the way. But anyway, thank you. People are often surprised. And as I say, probably every third stream. I can't use that one. I also say that every third stream. As I say about every third stream, oh God, this is just a mess now, isn't it?
I'm surprised you didn't put that blue 5 in that 5 spot.
I didn't even see that 5 spot. I was focused on the left side of the board.
Oh no.
But I can make this 4. Nope, I can't make that 4. Cancel. Gonna have an empty spot. Just gonna put that there. Anyway, yeah, voice acting, something I should maybe consider doing.
Yes.
And taking some lessons.
Double yes.
Obviously being in an enclosed space and singing with someone, not the best past 2 years to do that in. But yeah, if you ever watch Jeff Castellucci, he spells it Geoff. I might have linked to him last time we all got together. He is a bass, and he has tremendous range and an amazing voice. He sings with an a cappella group, and he can hit notes that make my subwoofer want to vibrate through the floor.
Hi, Rem. It's good to see you. Good luck, dice, and DM inspiration. Thank you. It's good to see you, friend. How are you? Oh, okay. This 4 is not doing me any favors, so I'm gonna change it and make it a 3 and put it here. Because that's just gonna save me a lot of grief. That leaves me with 1. I'm gonna re-roll all these and see what I get. I'm doing really well. I'm actually in a really good headspace, and the last couple of days have been really just quiet and very, very satisfying. And I'm excited to see my brother and his family because we haven't seen them since October. We wrapped all their gifts yesterday and just trying to make sure everything was wrapped and labeled and all this and that. I really hope that the kids feel spoiled and that my brother and my brother and my sister-in-law, I hope they feel spoiled because they've been through a heck of a lot. You know, they moved and they finally got their first house, and what is this nonsense?
You can take all the greens. I don't care. I can't. They don't. No, they're all twos. Oh God, on the ones and twos.
I got screwed.
Hey, it's the update on round 10. It's the ones and twos that you're getting that you don't need.
Hold on, I'm gonna snip this because this is obnoxious.
This is evil, and this is wrong, and I am lodging a formal complaint.
Hold on, let me do that better. I need to get the whole screen. I use this snip tool because I'm on Windows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm, in case anybody didn't know. So I am snipping this so I can post it in my Discord and just say, look at this, look at these shenanigans, because this is just stupid. I do not want. Oh wait, you can't either. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I'm out of, and I can't change anything because I used all my pips.
Oh no.
Oh no, Remiko, there's a long-standing feud between the people who do the glazing and the people who do the glass cutting, and this is just a manifestation of it. And this is the real reason why the Sagrada Familia Cathedral is not complete, because of this decades, centuries at this point. I think it might be more than a century now, long feud between the glazers and the glass cutters. This is just the digital representation thereof.
I'm taking a snip of yours as well because I'm also putting that in Discord. Which,
Yeah,
by
I
the
was.
way, if you're not a member of of my Discord, please hit exclamation point socials, and you will be able to join.
Merry Christmas, you filthy glazers.
I can't stop laughing. This is so bad.
Oh. You guys have a good holiday. We'll soon fix that.
Womp womp. Womp bump ba-dum bump. Poop. I can't right now. I can't. I'm laughing so hard. This is just ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
I'm
Not
just
okay.
happy I broke 20 on that.
Not okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to be able to, I'm not going to be able to take a picture of both windows without a second mouse. That's, oh, I really wanted to take a picture. Okay, so hold on. I think I can do this. I'm going to have to do this piecemeal. I'm taking all these snips because I'm going to end up tweeting about it later. I'm going to tweet about it later. And I want to make sure they're saved. So I'm putting them in the Discord. The invite for the Discord is in chat right now. And I have to do this very piecemeal. So let's see. Oh gosh, I'm howling right now. I really am. I know you're not much of a wrestling fan, but for those who are, if you know who Rhea Ripley is and her theme song, the theme song is This Is My Brutality, and I saw what was commented in the Sagrada channel, and yep, that's all that's running through my head right now. That's all that's running through my head right now, and hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna go one further. Hi, Cam. Good to see you. And hi, Wolfie. I actually have my coffee. Thank you very much. I'll take a sip. Everybody hydrate. Everybody hydrate. Is that a Pokemon? Possibly. Hold the mouse in spot and use your other hand and nose to do alt print screen. Do I look like I am... Well, actually, you don't know what I really look like, but I'm not that dexterous. So hold on. What was I going to do right now? Because Cam's making me do more squats. What was I going to do right now? Oh, I was going to look up the thing for the thing. Hold on.
Yep, I'm going to go do 10 squats real quick.
You do that.
So y'all got to listen to me breathe.
That's okay. I'm gonna do that as well. Rhea Ripley theme. I'm gonna post that in this. Hold on. I gotta make sure it doesn't. Okay, it's not playing. Good, because I have it muted. Okay, deep breaths, Rex. Deep breath.
10.
There we go. That's the brutality song. That's what's playing right. That's what's gonna play when you hit play. It's fine. All right. So I'm gonna try and do this because Cam, you redeemed this. It's good to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you had a good Christmas, my friend. All right. So here we go. Squat time. 1. Oh goodness. 2. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 3. 4. Feel it in my kneecaps. 5. Oh geez. 6. 7. Holy moly. 8. Oh, feel the burn. 9. 10. Oh my gosh, my knees are killing me. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Oh. I'm sorry, Cam. I'm sorry you had such bad night's sleep. Okay.
Well,
Whew.
I hope you get a better night's sleep tonight, Cam. I know I will, because that's the second set of squats I've done. So.
Oh goodness. Okay. We're good. Whew.
That theme song is a good workout song.
It is.
Nice driving beat.
Yeah, she had it performed live. She had it performed live at one of the pay-per-views, and it's definitely not something that's good live. At least the way they performed it, like the sound was all off, but it's a really good song otherwise. And Rem, yes, I still haven't figured out yet after all these years if it is nerve damage or something like that. Plus, I'm a little on the chunky side, so when I do squats or anything that puts pressure on my knees, they don't do so hot. But I'm trying to be better about that and trying to keep trying to keep my lower limbs nice and as strong as I can. Okay. I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't ease up, so I'm gonna do that.
Also, Rem, it depends on how you do your squats. If you do super slow squats, that's tougher. If you do more of a ballistic squat, that can be a little bit easier on the muscles, but it's harder on the joints.
Yeah.
I tend to do like a Hindu type squat where you go down as low as you can and then pop out of it. It's more of an explosive motion because that's from the years of martial arts and bodyweight type exercises that I did when I was lifting. Oh, nice. You gave me reds, but they're 4s, so I can't use them.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. It depends on how you do your squats and your current physical condition. Everybody's a little different. I'm not liking that. Because we need color variety across and number variety. Vert doesn't matter. Vertical doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we do have tools for moving things around this time that allow us to ignore color and stuff. Oh, thanks for the host, Cam. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Cam.
Sleep great, but your legs will be filled with death upon wake up. That Vid says that is why chat is going to pump you up. I love it.
Yep.
My conditioning is a bit of a demonic entity during summer holidays Everybody kept their condition up, Rem says. I did nothing, still had better conditioning when we got back. Some people are just like that. I mean, you look at a wrestler like Kevin Owens, for example, because with wrestlers, they have to keep their conditioning so high because of the kind of activity that they do. How do I want to approach this madness? Thank you for the host, Rem. I'm sorry the alerts aren't going up. They haven't worked in weeks. Like, they haven't worked in 2 weeks since I started moving everything over to Stream Elements. They're not cooperating at all. And I haven't figured out how or why. And I haven't had the time to figure out how or why. It's on my list of things to do. Cam says, hit me up. I will. I've been meaning to ask you about it, but I just... I was talking before about the last couple of days and how Manatee and I have been trying to get ready for the holiday and just, all this other stuff and prepping for everything, and it's just been it's literally been one thing after another, after another, after another, which is not a bad thing. Not by any stretch of the imagination, but it's been very filled with things to do. Even today, we're going to go see my brother. And then this whole week, we're home. I have my national convention stuff this week. So tomorrow afternoon, I have a meeting. I think tomorrow or Tuesday night, I have a ceremony to attend. I think there's something else later in the week. I have to double check the times. We're going to be completely clearing out the house and kind of I don't know how to put it. I guess resetting ourselves, if that makes any sense. Basically going through the whole house, clearing things out, taking stuff to, donations and the whatnot. That kind of stuff. And essentially just putting ourselves in a good mindset and a good mental frame for 2022. And I'll be perfectly honest, and I think I might have mentioned this before. In order to do that, I took 2 unpaid days off. Because I only had 2 days off left, not 4. Because we're closed on Friday. So if we're closed on Friday, we're closed for New Year's Eve. And since we're closed for New Year's Eve, oh, you know what? I'm going to put that there first. Because I don't want to mess with that. And then I'm going to do that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do that. NJ the Charity Warrior. Yeah, to go for insanity, you need to go with an insane laugh. You've watched my Among Us streams. Every time I'm imposter, if we're playing hide and seek, it's game over for everyone. I thought you knew this already.
I love doing insane laughs as the imposter during hide and seek, or just crash talking the entire time.
I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna play this, because I can do that, which apparently it might be a flaw in the game, but I don't care. You can place your die and then move stuff around to fix it if you want. It's kind of cheaty, but it's a good thing to know. FYI. You should play with Rem. I don't know what your time zone is, but I play usually every Friday night from 8:30 to 11 my time, except that because Friday's New Year's Eve, just the other day was Christmas Eve, I'll be playing on Thursday. But I do an abridged stream because I don't normally stream on Thursdays. So I'll be doing Among Us on Thursday, the 30th. Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah, so, but yeah, so we're gonna get the house completely ready for 2022, like, just go through it and put ourselves in the best possible mind space we can. Because that's what we need to do, and that's fair to us, so. I'm looking really forward to that, like, completely cleaning the house out, dropping stuff off for charity and stuff. Oh, that reminds me too. I mentioned this on Thursday, but save the date. I have two charity streams coming up. One is going to be in mid-January. I at least I think it is. I have to make the arrangement for it, because that's going to be through Stream for a Cause, which is a group I've joined up with to do charity events. The other is going to be on February 5th. And the February 5th stream is in partnership with Soft Giving. I'll be doing a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. And this group that I'm working through, that I was introduced to through I Am Brandon, who's a really well-known streamer, and one of the nicest people I've ever talked to. I mentioned the fraternity and everything. He's like, oh, yes, Rem. Oh, I've heard of your org. I have 2 friends who are in it, and they're great. And I'm like, good. Now you kind of you automatically know my background. You automatically know what I'm about, because you have that background familiarity through your friend network. You know where I'm coming from. You know what we do, because that's what we do. And he's like, oh, that's so cool. Rem says 4 days later, it's 25 years ago, my mom passed from cancer. Well, Rem, I'm really sorry for your loss. And I've lost a bunch of people to cancer. My mom, before she passed, she was a breast cancer survivor. Both my grandmothers, my grandfather, you know, it hits us all. And so I'm still working and trying to connect in different ways to be able to do things in a way that show my gratitude for being on this rock, I guess. I don't know. I'm waxing poetic when I should be attempting to focus on this. Oh, what do I do here? Well, I have to go here. That's a start. This one is not going to do me any favors. And nothing in the round track is going to do me any favors. Actually, wait. Yes, it will. So I think I'm going to do lens cutter. I'm going to take that red that... No, wait, no. I'm going to take the blue. Yeah, you can't use the blue, but you can use the yellow, maybe.
Take whatever you need. I am just getting housed this round.
Well, don't forget, you can, if you have enough, you have favor tokens to start moving stuff around. Like, you're not completely stuck. Rem says, just a coincidence, I always wanted to be big enough to get something like that going. Rem, let me tell you, you don't have to be super, you don't have to have, like, thousands and thousands of followers to do a charity stream. You seriously don't. The first charity stream I did, I had maybe 600 followers, if that. And that was on my birthday in 2020. Because I'm not going to count the little thing I did for the ADA after my mom passed, because I didn't have the experience to do it properly. But Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Poop. And I don't have the biscuits to move things. Okay. I don't like this.
Yeah, and everyone starts somewhere.
Exactly.
And, if I were streaming and you said, "Hey, FYI, I'm doing this charity stream," I'd share the tweet. I'd do that a lot. And I'm sure other people in the community would as well. I'm pretty sure that NJ has where is it? In your Discord, you've got your people helping people. Well, that's more people helping each other, but where is it? I'm looking. I think you have a channel for when people are doing stuff, don't you, NJ?
I do. In fact, I heavily encourage it. I heavily encourage people sharing when they're doing charity events and stuff because if I'm going to ask you, let's put it this way. If I'm going to ask you to come and be a part of my event and I'm going to ask you to donate to my event, it would be selfish of me to not reciprocate. Because when we all do charity events and things like that, we don't do them necessarily out of an obligation because we're connected or tied to one person or another. We do them because the charity that we're doing it for is a charity that we connect with on some level. It's something that we connect to. Most times when... Now, there are some who have no connection and they do it because their friends are there. They want to be supportive to their friends or their family. Absolutely. Similar boat. But for the most part, if people are willing to get invested and sign up and be a part of this event or this thing that's bigger than them, it's because there's that personal connection. Like when I helped my friend out for AFSP every year, she had someone that close to her that she lost. And that's how she got connected with them. I have someone that I lost. I have a couple of friends who are survivors. And I fundraise, and I do that in person. I don't do that on stream. I do that in person. Yeah, quit your belly aching. I'm having a moment here. I'm talking here. Excuse you. Excuse you, buddy. Oh, I'd kill for a green right now. This is annoying. And those reds are hurting me. I do need a purple up here, but this is the wrong purple. So I'm not going to get points. I'm not going to get the 5 points for this. I already know it. Unless there's a little bit of... Hold on. If I... Yeah, this is definitely gonna hurt. If I do this and move this up here, I can put this here. Yeah, because I can't put it there. But that now leaves me with nothing to get rid of these greens. We've seen no... We've honest to goodness not really seen any greens. There have been 2 greens this entire game. So I have a feeling we're about to be flooded with green.
3, yeah.
We're about to be flooded with green. So I'm going to put this 4 over here and leave this wide open. And then keep my fingers crossed. And that's awesome, Paleo. Thank you for that. But Rem, seriously, with all the support I could possibly give you, if you wanted to have a charity stream, this community would support it. I know Impulse's community would support it because, you know, we're all in Impulse's community and that's fantastic. Like, seriously, if you want to set it up, I would be happy to teach you how to do it. It would be my absolute pleasure to do that for you.
Very kind of you, NJ, to do that. On an earlier point, not to take away from this end of the conversation, we were talking about fitness, and you mentioned the wrestler Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about like doing leg work basically at that point. I was just wondering if you had more on that, or if it's since escaped your mind.
I'm the dog from Up, so occasionally I need to be reminded that the stick is still in the field and I have to go get it.
Same.
But yeah, so Kevin Owens is a very burly dude. He's not as big as some of the other wrestlers, but you take one look at him and you don't think that you don't really get the sense that he could move the way that he does, and that he doesn't have the same level of cardio as, say, a John Cena or a Roman Reigns, or someone who has muscles for days and can just really go, you know? But he can. And you watch him in the ring and you see a lot of the stuff that he's doing, and you kind of just your jaw drops. So everybody's conditioning is different, everybody's movement is different. And why are there no greens? Where did all the greens go? Like,
why am I only
there
getting
have been
blue
6
sixes?
Greens.
Why am I only getting blue 6s?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to just go there, because I can't do anything else. Ugh. Like, seriously, what is this? Oh, dear me. It's fine. It's fine.
There's literally nothing I can do. Which is fine, but oof.
Big oof. Big oof.
Well, likewise, you get someone like The Undertaker, who you would not think he would be, and this is more earlier in his career because he took a lot of damage over the course of his career, but he should not be that big, that fast, and that agile. I remember, some people don't care for John Cena, but they asked the Big Show, who's the strongest wrestler you ever worked with in the ring? And he said, John Cena. He said he picked me up no problem. I was amazed. He picked me up and held me and walked around with me. And it was effortless for him. So you do have people who have pretty muscle. You have people who are strong. You have people who have incredible cardio. And it can be any combination of the three. I don't get cut. I don't get, big, showy muscle. But I used to leg press a lot of weight and squat a lot of weight without a belt. But if you saw me with a shirt on at the time, you wouldn't know. Until one day I went into my local coffee shop, and I happened to come straight from the gym, and I had a tank top on, and one of the baristas was like doing that thing where they're looking at you, but they don't want you to know that they're looking at you. And she finally said to me, "Are you training for like a World's Strongest Man competition or something?" And I smiled. And I said, "No, I just, I work out a bit." And she was like, "Oh, okay," because
a bit.
Yeah. Well, at the time, I was going very hard with kettlebells and traditional classic lifts. And I was about as wide as a door.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I would wear clothes that concealed it, and it wasn't pretty muscle. I've never been ripped, and I'm certainly not now, and I'm not working out at all compared to what I used to do. But I don't know if you've seen that photo of me with my back to the camera when I had long hair, NJ. That was when I was doing Taekwondo, and it was all body weight exercises.
Oh, that'll do it, yeah.
And my back was just like, I would get hugs from family members, and they would pull back and look at me and be like, "What? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I do body weight stuff," But when I helped my friend move, him and my other friend, who were, very much into traditional weightlifting, got winded, and I was literally running in and out of the truck. And they were like, "How are you doing this?" And I'm like, "Come do what I do 5 nights a week." It's all body weight. It's different than what you do in the gym. So, yeah, garbage men have cardio all day long.
Oh yeah, they do.
You do not want to get in a fist fight or a wrestling match with a garbage man, because they are hauling all of your trash 8-hour shifts every day. When I worked in a warehouse, it was the same thing. I was just moving boxes and furniture all day. Got that dad strength early.
Oh goodness, we're in for a wild ride.
Yeah,
Columns are our trouble now, which is easier than rows, but still.
Yeah, that's enough of that for me. I'm gonna do this, and what are my restrictions? Is that a good place to put that 5?
Okay, so we have Layskin, which is move exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. We have Tap Wheel, move up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track, obeying all placement restrictions. And then Glazing Hammer, re-rolling all the dice like we've had before. I'm going to put that there. It's going to give me 2 escape routes. And say done for that round. Movers scare me, Ma, he says. Every time I move and I see these guys who look more normal and effortlessly move large items. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
I've helped a friend move a ton of times over the years, and I'm just going to say there's stories from that. For me moving large pieces of furniture and balancing them and carrying them alone, and him being like, "How?" And I'm like, I used to move office furniture. I work out a little bit. I know what I'm doing,
It appears I am kind of in a pickle. And I don't like it.
I call it the Clark Kent build, unlike in the movies. You look at someone and you're like, "Oh, that's an average person," and then they like grab a refrigerator and pick it up and, walk with it, and people are like, "How?" It's like, this is my job.
Alright, looks like I'm going to have to get a little bit creative later on. Because I don't like this one bit. I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to put this here and then maybe shift some things around a little later. And I don't like that idea at all.
But Angie, I had the perfect place for that blue 3. Why would you?
No, you didn't. I'm watching your board. Yeah, I used to be an athlete. Not a good one, but I was. I played tennis and I bowled. And it was a whole thing. And I realized I definitely need this to move now. So I will use... Oh wait, I can use this. Actually, no, I can't. Alright, hold on. Because I can only move red. I can move red and yellow. So moving red's not going to do any favors. Moving yellow is not going to do any favors. So I have to use Layskin. So using Layskin this early is not a good idea. I should have put it here so I could put the 6 there, but this is blue, so that doesn't help me one bit. I need to get this 5 in that spot. So what I can do for now is put this 4 here. I can put that there for now, and then figure out the rest later. So, oh, this is going to be ugly already. Paleo says, I spent 20 minutes getting an old oven outside, and the collection guy just picked it up and walked off with it. Yeah, when we had those junk people, like one of the junk collector companies come in because we cleaned out our basement, and they took everything, including the air conditioner that had to come out. Remember back in July when I couldn't help out at all because I had like 80 people in my house? Not 80, but like I had all these family members in my house trying to get my air conditioner out. I don't know if you remember any of that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't take the air conditioner anywhere because it was too heavy. So we left it on the back porch. We left it on the back deck. And these guys just came and took it like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a newspaper.
Yeah. A part of it is the physical strength, and a part of it is, this may be the wrong term, you basically build up I think they're called proprioceptors.
Okay.
When you go to grab something heavy and lift it, your hands and feet go, too much weight. We've never moved this much weight before. Stop. You're going to injure yourself. And that's separate from the signals you get from your muscles and tendons and other things, but it's just literally the weight in your hands and pushing with your feet. And as you build strength from weight training, your body goes, no, this is fine. We do this in the gym so many times a day, no problem. But it takes time to build that up.
Oh yeah.
And the downside of it is you can build up to that, but then if you stop working out, and I need to make the move here, if you stop working out, your hands, as it were, will remember, but your muscles, tendons, and other skeletal structures may not be up to the task. So.
Yep. And that's kind of what happened with me. I was not having a good time of it.
Yeah.
I'm also not having a good time of what I'm seeing here. So that's a thing. Because I need to move you. You are not where I want you to be.
Well, I'm sorry. This is my office. Why you gotta get on me like that? Jeez. I come in the stream and get attacked.
I can put you here. Because we're dealing with columns. But I still can't move you. I need this over here. So I can do that, do this, move that, and then that'll be okay. Maybe. So if I do that...
Yeah, Paleo. Seeing someone just effortlessly walk away with something that you busted a gut trying to move, will reframe your place in the universe.
That is for certain. It's been very humbling to when you realize when you kind of realize how, because see, you can't move that one. When you realize how much your body has changed, and when you're a former athlete and you go from playing these sports all the time to not at all, and this was in high school, so in college I obviously didn't get on any of the teams or whatever, so my body basically just went and now I'm where I am because I used to walk all the time and stuff like that, and then that changed. So it's like, okay, how do I get back to where at least some semblance of where I was, I guess. And that's basically a tough question to answer, because you always want to take really good care of yourself and stuff like that. And I realize I need to do this. Because I wanted to move this here, but I'm not going to be able to. So that's wasteful. And I
I
can't move
was
that down there.
I was a skinny scarecrow of a sprinter in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not built like that anymore. I'm not built for short distance sprints.
Mm-hmm.
I don't run to the bathroom if I don't have to. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a matter of, hey, this is where I'm at. What can I do in my experience? And finding something that is good for you in
Mm-hmm.
terms of long-term health, and most importantly, that you enjoy.
Yeah, seriously.
If you hate your workout, guess what, kids? You're not gonna do it.
Yep. That's true. Yeah, we'll put that there, I guess. No, I don't have enough. I don't. Okay, so 4. No, that's fine. We'll make that an extra. Because then this doesn't have to be a 5. That's fine. Actually, no. I want to fill in the requirements first, and they're going to be the bigger pain in the butt, so that's fine. I'll survive. I'll survive not having that open spot filled.
Yeah. My mom found a photo of me at a track meet from high school. And I was like, oh God, I was so skinny.
Mm. I'll bet.
But yeah, find a workout you like. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that works for you, and do it. That's all there is to it. My ex is a fitness instructor, works at a YMCA, and one of the things she would relish doing is if some guy would, be lifting too much weight and drop a dumbbell and then leave it, she'd see them getting up and walking away, and she'd go, "Excuse me," and she'd just pick it up with one hand and be like, "Were you done with this?
Mm.
Could you put it away?"
That's kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and the guy would blush and be like, "Yeah, sorry, yeah, I know."
Mm.
Because she's 5'2" and
Yeah.
stick thin.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just like, oh, you big strong man, put your shit away.
So yeah, one of the things that I was talking to Manatee about was the fact that we haven't been to the gym in like a month. And we both looked at each other and we went, well, we're paying to go to the gym. But the only time we can really go is either stupid early in the morning, which both of us kind of looked at each other and went, no, or after work. And I said, I want us to get to a point where we get in the habit of going 3 times a week after work for even a half hour. If we can do that, that would be great, because we need to do that. All right, so now I can move this, and I need to move. Apparently, I need to move something else, and I'm not going to be able to. So that's a thing. I guess I can move. No, I can't. Hold on. No, I'm going to have to use. There's no green in... I'm not okay. Actually, wait. No, I can. Lathkin says I can move any too. So if I move this here, and I move that there, that's fine. Because then I can put this here and call it a flippin' day. Hi, Screeching Toad. Yes, we're making stained glass windows out of dice. This game is available via Floodgate Games as a hard copy with various expansions, or it's on mobile, PC and Mac through Steam, and on the Switch. The lack of 6s hurts, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I'm not in a place where I can do anything with it.
Yeah, I've grabbed most of the 6s, I think. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm a little bit stuck. I see. Because I can do that. So if I do that, I have more wiggle room, but I lose that. But if I do this, oh, yeah, that stinks. I'm gonna have to do this, and then play the red 5, and that's it. I'm definitely losing this one because I don't have enough favor tokens to do what I need. Ugh. This hurts. This hurts in new and fascinating ways. Every time I think we get a good handle on things, we just get plunked, you know?
Hey, I had 2 good games at the start, and I will take those W's. Green 6, I can't put anywhere. Blue 3, I can't put anywhere. I think I'm going to re-roll, because I can't move up to 2 dice. Will that help me at all? No. So that has to be a 4 in the bottom right. That has to be a 5. I don't have either of those. Blue 5 is going to give me double 5s there, which I'd like to avoid, and I can't put it on top of the blue 6. Yellow 1 has to be a 1. Don't have any 1s in the incoming. The priest is about to yell at me, so I'm just going to re-roll. Yeah, see, I knew it was coming. Green 1, I can use that for sure. So, Screeching Toad, this game is based off of the Sagrada Familia in Spain, which is a massive cathedral that is still incomplete, and we are tasked with making stained glass windows for it. There are a lot of restrictions. You can't put a 6 next to a 6, for example. You can't put the same color next to the same color, going horizontally or vertically. Additionally, there are further restrictions and goals. For example, we want to have column color variety, where we don't repeat colors this round, where we get points for that. We get points if we play all, if we do shade variety. So if we had green and it was 1 through 6, we get 5 points for that. And vertically, no repeated values, we get 4 points for. And those 3 can vary. Additionally, NJ and I both have a secret goal in terms of a color that we want to play. It's late enough in the game, I'll say my color goal is green, which is why I'm making this self-sacrifice move here of having 2 of the same value and color. Or that. Blue 3 can't play. Hey, the system's telling me there's nothing I can play, so I'm gonna re-roll. Wow. Full Owen Wilson. Wow. That availed me nothing. So I'm gonna skip.
Okay, that helped me out ever so slightly. By ever so slightly, I mean very slightly.
Hey, you were able to play something. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Happy to help a friend.
Oh yes, I can play something. Woo! And that's all she wrote, folks.
One pip left. I can change nothing. I can play nothing. And I'm going to end my turn. Well, NJ, Rex took a savage beating this round with 2 blank squares and lots of and missing out on 3 possible column color varieties.
I also missed out on 3 column color varieties. We're tied right now. Oh, the tension. The tension. The tension.
Column shade variety. You pull ahead.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Super close game. Super painful game, but super close game. Nicely done, Rex. Very nicely done.
Good game.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, dear. All right. Another, but
I am going to redeem the stretch, I'm just going to say, before we start it.
All right, I will not start the game. I will get up as well. Everybody stretch if you can. I'm raising my arms over my head, letting my shoulders crack, stretching my legs, letting my knees get that good stretch, my calves, my quads, all of it. All right, Vid, I will wave.
Doing some arm circles, front and back. My arms out to the side. Little old school Taekwondo torso twist right after that. Oh.
Thank you, Vid. Stretch a little bit that way as well. Oh, goodness. Okay. That feels good. Okay. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. I feel very energized and stretched.
This is not your personal Cold War era number station, and you're going to get us on a watch list, so...
Well, I will let me know when you're done and I will delete them. Obviously, they're coordinates. They're, yeah, the petition's tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I know their coordinates.
Sure. That's exactly what a spy would say. They would try to innocently, conceal this as something from a video game. Whereas it's actually a convenient form of not steganography, because you're not hiding it in an image, but you're hiding it in a game. So I don't know what the term for that would be.
Yeah, I'll probably join in for the patron server tour, but the other stuff, I can't. Started a new game for you when you're ready.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was just debating about putting those in as the first 2 digits minutes, second 2 digits seconds into Google Maps and see where they point to.
Paleo just spent 500 coffee beans asking, "Are you a potato?" I'm a yam.
If you are what you eat, and I do eat a lot of spuds, it certainly contributes to my build.
I'm a yam. I'm a sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are my favorite kind of spud. I love them with a little brown sugar or a tiny bit of butter or some sour cream. Like, give me any of that and we're good. All right, flux brush, draft a die, then re-roll it. If it cannot be placed, return to the draft pool. Egglemi's brush, move any 1 die in your window, ignoring color restrictions on your window pattern. That means we're going to be in for some trouble. You must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. Last but not least, flux remover. Draft a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply. Choose a value, place the new die, obeying all placement restrictions, or return it to the draft pool. Medium shades, light shades, and row shade variety. So sets of 3 and 4, 1 and 2, and then the rows being different numerically. So we're in for a treat. This is going to be easier, I think. I just noticed it. Philosophical questions next. Okay, you're welcome, Mahis. Let me delete that. Okay, what am I looking at for starters? Red 3, blue 4, purple 6, purple 5. Well, isn't that just annoying? But not really. We're gonna do this here. We'll get that we'll get that purple 6. Fun fact, French fries weren't cooked in France, they were cooked in Greece. Oh my... Dang it! Oh, Vid. Oh, Vid. Alright, what do we have here? We have yellow 6 and 2, green 6, blue 4, purple 4. Let's see. Just to keep things interesting, I'll grab this yellow 6 here and kind of build my way up on the right. So that's not too bad. We'll go from there.
Fun fact, Mahis, Vidmaster. British owls say whom.
Oh, thank you for leaving me that purple 4. That actually helped a lot. I was hoping you would leave that for me.
What am I going to do with this?
Ooh! Red 5, red 3, yellow 6, yellow 1, blue 1. Eep. Okay. Well, I think having a diagonal this way is going to be beneficial, so I'm going to start that up that way. And then I'm going to start a diagonal up this way and grab that. So I got nice clean lines over here. So I'm going to do that.
Sorry, my inner Werner Herzog just kicked in for a minute.
You're fine.
The yellow one is an example of nature's cruelty. As there is both a yellow and a 1 in the corner, neither can be fulfilled by this. They will sabotage the other.
I'm now curious about what kind of questions Paleo plans to ask. I'm waiting with anticipation. Okay, if we're doing the diagonals, that 1 is going to come in handy right there, so that's fine. Yeah, sure. I'll answer. I didn't do well in philosophy. I actually did not like my philosophy professor in college because all she did was read from the book verbatim and expected us to understand everything. And everything went over my head, so... Might as well attempt to, grill me like a panini in that respect. Is disingenuous iconoclasm a thing? I know what those words mean individually. I think. Oh, that's a good one. I think. I have to actually look this up. I should know this.
So you mean someone who's faking effectively their deliberate individuality and rejection of society's norms in order to achieve their goal? If I'm thinking of the correct definition of iconoclast, and I may be wrong.
I think so. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, there are. Okay, I'm being haunted by purple 5s that I can't place. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. And it's really also messing with my vibe here, and I don't like it.
Haunted by Purple 5s is the name of my next name of my next band. Yeah, Paleo, I would say definitely. I think there are people who try and pass themselves off as some anti-establishment icon while living a lavish lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Far too many examples of that to count.
I'm gonna try re-rolling this 4 because I can basically get it to do anything I need. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. It's a little bit backwards to go like this across the top, but I think it'll be fine. See, if I took a quick look just to make sure that I understood what the question was. Thank you Google for being able to do that quickly. I do think there are, and usually those kind of people exist just because there's something in it for them to gain. And I'm going to refrain from commenting further because it's the Christmas season and I don't feel like getting into a hotbed political conversation. Because it's very easy to fall down that rabbit hole. I mean, it's any political conversation right now, because when we talk about those kinds of things, I mean, we see it all the time, and a lot of I would assume that when people see something like that, when they understand what it means, that they immediately go to politicians. Because for a long time, politicians are consistently believed to be that way for their own selfish needs. And that's a thing. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put that there. Do I want to put that there? No, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need that. Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying that's just one minute example, right? It's one minute example. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go down this way. And figure it out from there. But yeah, usually if someone's going after something that is like an institution or something, but it's something that has been shown to be positive. Like, for example, and this is a loose example, like let's say someone wants to go after a charity or something, and the charity is doing good work and it has a lot of support behind it, Actually, no. I'm sorry, that's a bad example. Yeah, my brain keeps coming back to politics. And I think we're gonna leave it there. Honestly. Ugh, okay, let's do that. Ow. And to be perfectly honest, Paleo, if you want to have that conversation in private, I'm all for it. But yeah, not now. We're gonna get off the next stop. Do you have a different question? Because I do like to I do like to have these little things, but
yeah, my examples would lean towards musicians who portray themselves as being an every man or woman, and at the same time are clearly not.
Mm-hmm.
People who don't how do I put it? It's people who say one thing but are doing another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty
privately
much.
Until they get caught.
Yep.
Portraying themselves as an outsider when really they're deep into whatever system they find themselves in. I think I'm gonna re-roll that purple 4.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't have to. I can put it right there.
Do I need to comb my hair again? I brushed my hair before stream. I swear that I did. I took a really quick, I just hopped in the bathroom and, did what I needed to do and whatever, and I dried my hair as best as I could and all this and that, and... Any thoughts on the cosmological axis of evil? I am not familiar with that concept. Again, philosophy was not my greatest subject. I also am wishing that I had something that... Well, actually, hold on. I can do that. But not that. That is okay. We'll do that. As my nose continues to itch. Why my nose has continued to itch is a mystery to me. But it is being very, very, very silly.
Cosmological axis of evil. Do you mean, well, not to be pedantic, but how do you define evil? An ideology that works against the greater good. What is the time scale of greater good? I have questions that are hard for you to respond to in text chat with regards to this.
What are we doing?
What is good for the caveman is bad for modern society, and vice versa. The politics of a battlefield are different than going to your local bank. Evil on the battlefield is, again, different than the grocery store. Cosmologically, that's a broad brush you're painting with. Scale of action is a question there as well. So...
I'm just gonna do that. That's terrible, but it's fine. It's a strange optical phenomenon that seems to place us at the center of the universe. We are definitely not the center of the universe.
No.
Oh, goodness. Good place.
To quote The Meaning of Life, Monty Python, just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving, and I'm going to stop there so the lyrics don't trigger a DMCA, but listen to that track. Well, one spoken, two cut off early, but...
Okay, that should... I'm not getting any bonus points this game. I already know it, because this is...
I'm just happy I'm filling most of my squares. honestly.
At this point, hard same. But I'm really hurting for 5s. I'm not going to be able to do anything about them either. I think I'm stuck. Unless 5s magically appear out of nowhere.
There's been 2, 4 or 5s this whole game.
And yeah. You have 2 5s and there's 2 5s in the rack that I can't use.
Yeah.
And
Can't
now
use
my
that
nose
green
decided to
4.
itch for no reason.
Can't use
whatsoever.
that blue 3. I think there's a reroll in my future.
Hi, Lacerte. How are you? How's everything? You doing all right? Well, you got the 5.
Yeah, but there's a 5 right next to it.
Yep. You have enough favor tokens where you could... Well, actually, no, you can't.
It's round 9. I'm just gonna give up on that 5.
It's fine. Oh, I'm glad. I hope you have. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. Oh my God, there are 5s. They exist. Yay! I'm gonna take that one.
Yeah, no purple.
Oh wait, no. I'll leave. I need yellow. I need one more yellow. Oof. Hold on.
That has to be purple, so I can't move that.
Remember, you have enough favor tokens to play Eglomi's brush. You can move something into the purple spot without issue.
Yeah, but the issue is there's no purple in the die pool, and my 2 purples are covering purples with no values.
No, but if you can put anything in that you can use Eglomi's brush and put anything in that purple spot.
Oh.
That isn't a
Ignoring
5.
color restrictions.
That isn't a 3, 4, or 5. Yes. Yes, that's right, Lacerte. You did. I need to give you a shout out. Because you just made affiliate not too long ago, or you're about to hit affiliate, right? I haven't been able to join your stream yet, but I need to. I definitely need to. And I'm really glad that you're starting to stream. It's nice to see so many people give it a shot, you know? Because it's so freeing. You got affiliate. You've been freaking out. Wait, as in you got it today? Like, today. Like, you got affiliate today. Am I hearing that right? Am I reading that right? Yes!
Congratulations!
Oh, that's wonderful, Lacerte. I'm so happy for you. You did that so fast. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, my friend, I'm so excited for you. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so happy for you. Yes. Okay, so, alright, hold on. This is a big deal. So, I'm putting on emote-only chat for like a couple of minutes. Spam the heck out of chat right now, because we're gonna celebrate with Lacerte right now. I can't shed any tears, because my nose keeps itching. But everybody just spam chat, please. Let's give Lacerte all the love right now, because making affiliate is a big deal. It's a big deal, and it's not easy to do. So while we figure out how bad the board kicked our butts... Yeah, this was definitely not an easy game.
Hey, I broke 30.
Yay!
Good game. Well played.
Very, 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 very good. Yeah, this was a tough one. This was a really tough one. Alright. And back we go. I have about an hour left before we go head over to my brother's. So, would you like another?
I'm going to stop here. I do have some things I have to do before it gets much later.
Very good.
But thank you as always for having me. Chat, thank you for listening to me lecture on and on about fitness and other stuff. I appreciate your patience. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday, and if you have time off, you get the rest and relaxation you need.
Well, it's always good to have you, friend.
Thank you.
I'll be playing again next Sunday. So
okay.
Hopefully I'll see you.
Maybe.
Maybe?
I might have a D&D game I need to see
That's
in
fine.
the morning, and
No
then
worries.
another one at night. Woohoo.
Ooh, twofer. Even
Yeah.
better. Fantastic.
So, by the way, I did plug in those numbers, and it does match to a map location. I'm trying to see where it is. And I think is that Turkey? Let me zoom in.
I don't know.
That's... Oh, it just keeps making the font tiny. Anyway, there is an actual land-based location, and it would be funny if it was 1,000... or if it was 62 feet of elevation at that point, but I don't think it is. Anyway, thank you all. Hope you have a wonderful week, and hopefully I will see you all next week.
Definitely. And Rex, in the meantime, where can people find you if they wanted to, wanted to give you a poke or whatever?
I lurk on NJ's board, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I rarely post. You usually find me playing Among Us, practicing very flat-toned murder and defending myself verbally so as not to wake my roommate, which makes people think I'm lying because I have a flat delivery, and I'm really just trying to not have someone throw the curtain open to my office and glare at me.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also find me on Twitter. I am Rex Verdi on Twitter, and just generally around with some of the same people in NJ's orbit, so I am easy to find.
Awesome. Well, if you're not already following Rex, go give him a follow if you want on Twitter, and you'll catch him eventually.
Yep.
But thank you. Have a wonderful Christmas Sunday.
You as well. Always good to spend time with you, NJ, and I'm very glad you had a good holiday. And I hope you enjoy your time with your family later today.
Same with you, Fred. We'll talk soon. That's a promise.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Bye.
For sure. Bye.
Okie dokie. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's always fun to have Rex join us for anything, really. Playing Battle Royale with him last week with Joe, having him try to murder us in Among Us, all that stuff. Now, Mahis, I know you're still here. What time in the Eastern time zone are the petitions tomorrow? Because there's a chance I might have my times mixed up. And if that is the case, then I might be able to be your advocate. I might be able to be your proxy. But I am very, very, very bad at time zones. Okay. Because let me tell you, I am terrible at time zones. Terrible. So I kept thinking that the meeting I have to go to tomorrow is at 2 o'clock. It is 2 p.m. Central. So the meeting I have in my time zone is at 3. And something tells me that the thing that Mahis needs somebody to help with is at 2. And I might be able to go to it. 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay. In that case, I can be your proxy, but I would ask to go first. So whatever you need, make sure it's explicitly written in detail whatever it is you're asking for in that book, and leave that book in my mailbox, either at my base or in the mailroom in the end at Kindleis's, and I'll pick it up and go from there. Because I think the last place I logged out on the server was at my base. I actually have no idea. I haven't been... You can join Discord and explain in voice. You just need someone to stand in line. I can stand in line, but I would ask to go first. Because I have to leave. I have to be in the meeting space by like 10 of 3. Just to make sure that I'm there. So we can work it out. So that's fine. You just can't physically be in the game, right? Is that what I'm understanding? Well, just let me know. We'll talk offline. In the meantime, everybody, since I don't have, since Rex isn't, has left the stream, we're gonna shift gears a little bit. You work from home, won't be able to get on your... Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to be your proxy. I will... But I still need the book. Oh, unless you wrote it in a physical book in front of you, right? You wrote it in a physical book in front of you, right? Or did you write it in game? Like, we'll talk offline. Alright, so we're going to shift gears. We're going to move into the daily challenge. There's 11 hours and 53 minutes left. If you have this on mobile, through Steam or through the Switch, this is an option that is available to you, I think, once you finish the tutorial. I'm not sure. But it's basically a different challenge, and the object is to gain as many points as humanly possible using this particular 3-point board with these particular objectives, which are diagonals, columns different color-wise, and sets of 5 and 6. We have flux remover, we have Lathkin, and we have either Eglamy's brush or the other one. We'll look in a second. And so we're going to try and gain as many points as humanly possible. Alright, so yeah, copper foil burnisher. So we have we have the tool that ignores value when we move. But yeah, we have flux remover, draft a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply. We have Lathkin, moving exactly 2 dice, obeying all placement restrictions. So we have some tools at our disposal. And as said, we have deep shades, sets of 5 and 6 anywhere. We have column color variety, columns with no repeated colors, and then color diagonals, count of diagonally adjacent same color dice. So with these colors all willy-nilly, we're going to have to be very creative in terms of what we put where. Because we definitely want to make sure that we hit the 5 and 6 pairs. We definitely want to make sure that we get our special color. And I can see here that we can do a little bit of wiggling around this way. So we do have some options. We just have to be very careful. Like, for example, we could easily go this way in a yellow pattern across all 5 areas. We can do this across all 5 to keep the diagonals and to keep this all going. I think what we're gonna end up doing first, because if this is yellow, then this is blue. So we could easily do this to start, right? And then we can do this. And we can make... Well, this obviously breaks things up. But we can go from there. Like, the green could go this way and then down. Or, actually, no, it wouldn't. It would go to here and then down this way. Like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot of... it's going to be a lot of wiggle room and a lot of just, like, tweaking. So we'll see what comes of it. Okay, so 2 green 3s, a purple 6, and a red 2. That is not ideal. That's actually kind of garbage, not gonna lie. The green 3 is gonna be pointless here because there's a 3 there. We want things to be different numerically, but the purple 6 isn't gonna work there. It could work up there, but we have no way to get up there yet. So that's a thing. What we might have to do is go a little bit all over the place. Put a yellow this way, put the greens this way, and then have it go up like a V. So we could put this 3 here, and that would be okay. We could move this blue up and turn this red if we wanted to. Because we could also make this purple, this red, this yellow. Well, this is yellow, so this would be green, and this would be yellow. Like, up here would be yellow. So, it's a thing. And we can't put green this way, because we got the green here. We want to be cognizant of the columns not repeating. But we definitely want that other green. We're not going to be able to get it, though. So that's a thing. What we could do, though, to open some stuff up, is we can put this here for now. Paleo. Yes. I think you are. And I'm going to give you the same advice that Badger has given me when I was in that situation by accident. You want coffee? You want some sort of electrolyte beverage, and you want something greasy. You have those things, you'll be in decent shape. Hi, Zug. I just bought some new dice, but the 2s, 4s, and 6s are missing. They're very odd. Thank you for that. How are you doing, Zug? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, so 2 years ago, I went to PAX Unplugged, and I had a really good time hanging out with Joe and a couple of other people, but my imbibing was a little bit much. I had accidentally overdone it. And so I reached out to her because she was in London. She was, at her parents' house at the time. And, obviously the time zone difference made it easier. And I said, so this happened. How do I fix it? Because I need to be somewhere and I need to be in decent shape when I arrive. And she gave me that advice. And hoo boy, did I take it. And she was a lifesaver. So that is the advice I'm giving to you. You will feel better after those things. I had a very good holiday. We met up with our friends. We met up with our friends a few weeks ago, like on my best friends. And we all exchanged gifts. We gave gifts to the kids, because a couple of them have kids. And we spoiled ourselves and the kids silly. Good food, good company, really nice presents. Wonderful. Then we went, we actually I didn't really go anywhere yet. We're visiting with my family later today. So that's a thing. And I really should have yellows in here. This yellow has to stay. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I need this to not be here, but I need something to connect this to here. So if I use Lathe-skin, I can do this, and then this. That's still not going to do what I need to do, so hold on. Lathe-skin is going to be used. We're going to move this here, and I think we're going to move this over to here. Now this is also in need of movement. But I want to get that connection. I want to do this. Well, actually, no, I can't do this. I want to do this. I can move this 2 down to here and then maybe put a purple here or the whatnot. But I can also go from there. Now, is that wise? Probably not. But we'll see how hard I stuck myself when we get there. I can hear you now, like, what did you do? What did you do? You're gonna look at me and go, what did you do, NJ? Come on now. Come on now. This isn't your first time. This isn't your first rodeo. Yeah, so anyway, so I got a hold of Badger, and I said, so this happened, I need some help, I don't know what to do. She told me that, she gave me that sage advice, and hey Fally, I did exactly what she instructed. I got the largest cup of coffee I could stomach, I got a bottle of something with electrolytes in it, and I got myself the greasiest sandwich I could get. And just even looking at the thing made my stomach turn. But I said, you know what? This is supposed to help me feel better. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to figure it out. And I felt so much better. I felt so much better after that. It was like night and day. So 10/10 recommend. When your friend says get greasy food, you get greasy food and you deal with it from there. So let's see. We're going to do this. And then we're gonna do, let's see, 3, 4, 6. Let's do that to get the diagonal going. I want to move this up here. So that is a thing. This needs to move. This should not be here. So I think I'm gonna move you to here. And continue. Okay, so hold on. If I do that, that doesn't help anything because we can't have two in the same thing. So that helps no one. Oh, this is all backwards. This right now is all backwards. But I still think I want that 2 there. I really want that 3 because we need the greens for that. But a 3 and a 6 are the 2 worst things right now. So I think we're going to let that go. It's good to see you, Fally. How are you doing? My episode's going to come out in a couple of days once I have time to sit and edit it. I started editing it. Well, I put all the files together yesterday when I had a little bit of free time. Okay, okay, that is supposed to be purple. These don't necessarily have to be. If I think I can play... I can't play this there. Because of the 4. Because that's a 4 spot. But what I can do is play this... Move this over to here. That's going to give me the 4 diagonal. But before I do that, I'm going to play this. Because these are all supposed to be different anyway. I could play a red there. I don't have one yet. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh my gosh. If I play this down here, that's going to keep the red spot secure. And also, this is going to give me a 4. So, what I might want to do is shift that 2 over. I might shift that 2 over and keep it on the down low. But I still want that 6. There's nowhere... Unless I shift this one over 1, which I might actually want to do. Actually, hold on. I know that whatever I choose... And please, chat, help me out. Help me out if you see something I don't. Pretty please. Thank you for the 35 biddies, Paleo. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, let's see. I definitely want that 6. I'm gonna lose 5 points, but gain 6 somehow. Day was good. Edmund went to bed 20 minutes ago, so I'm chilling in the office with a nice sherry, trying to figure out what to do for the rest of episode 3. I haven't even started recording episode 2 yet, because I don't know what I want to do. Because I saw that the enchantment hunt, the enchanting hut is built, right? Because I was gonna build the primary villager hut and the enchanting hut next episode. The public wanted, yes, they wanted our base. Nope. Okay, good. Okay, hold on. I need to think here. That's why. Thank you, Fally. Oh, I hate this so much. I want that green 6. I want that green 6 so bad. Because if I do this, right, and I shift that over, well, actually, no, I wouldn't shift it over there. I'd shift this that way. Then that would give me this. But I'd lose that 6 for good. Should I bother doing that? Or should I use Lathkin, scoot this over 1, or actually no, if I used Lathkin, right, I could scoot this that way, but that would give me 2 of these in the same thing, so that's why I didn't want to do that. This is blank, so if I wanted to, I could use Lathkin. I could move this to here and this to here, and then go this way for the diagonal and do that. And then I could put the 4 here. Actually, no, I need that 6. I need and want that 6. So let's do that. Now I have no tokens left. I have no favor tokens left. And I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. Because now I've made my bed. The green 4... Well, the blue 4 I could play here for the bonus points. So we've got a nice diagonal going there. We've got diagonals all over the place. This random 6 is not going to do us any favors, but it's something. And we can go ahead and place this red 5 here as well. That's going to give us this column. It's going to continue this diagonal. So we're going to do that. We're going to play the blue 4. That's going to give us those diagonals. So a purple or a yellow here would be nice. A yellow would be nice. A yellow would be nice. Well, and there are yellows up there, and it's just like, why? Why didn't I use them? Now the game, one of the things I like about the game is that it gives you 5 tries. It gives you 5 chances to get this right, in a sense, to do this, to get the high score, and whatever the highest score that you get is, that's your score, and that's how you end up on the leaderboard. So, okay, we need a yellow 5, yellow 5, yellow 5, yellow 5, yellow 5, yellow 5. Any 5 that's not one of those colors. No. If you could see my face right now. If you could see my face right now. Because I do believe that was the worst possible roll we could have had. So, this is a big old nope from me. It's fine. It's okay. So, Fally, you don't understand how the game works. What questions about it do you have? Because I will walk you through this, because I think you would really like this game once you grasp the mechanics of it. Because I'm going to play one more game, and then I have to go get ready to go see my brother and his family. Don't give me that. You have attempted to explain it to me at least 4 times without success. Well, I'm nothing if I'm not persistent. And I don't want to hear... I'm deleting that because I'm not going to allow you to call yourself dumb. Not in my chat, not on my watch. Because you're not. I will do my best. I will do better to explain it. I don't want anybody... I'm not going to allow that. Okie dokie. Alright, so we're playing the daily challenge, okay? What we have to do is get as many points as possible. It's also why you don't play D&D. Well, I'm going to skip through this and I'll explain it all once we get to the board. Okay. So, this is how the game works. Let everything come in and I'll explain all this. So basically, what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a stained glass window using dice. Okay? There are 10 rounds in each game. You play up to 2 dice per round. Okay? You have these favor tokens that can assist you. And they measure the difficulty of the board that's chosen. This is the lowest difficulty right here, so I only get 3 favor tokens to work with. They pay for the tools that are down here. These tools are either for turn manipulation, die manipulation, or board manipulation. So they are there to help you fill in any gaps you may have. Or in the case of one particular tool, allow you to take both your turns concurrently. Each tool you use for the first time is 1 favor token. Every tool used after that, regardless if it is you that is using it in the same round, it is 2 favor tokens for every time after. So essentially, I have the opportunity to use up to each tool once, or a combination once each. Well, actually, it's a whole thing. So the tools I have to use are, first, copper foil burnisher. This is going to allow me to move any one die in my window. This is my window. But ignoring value restrictions. I'll get to that in just a second. On the window pattern. Oh, you must obey all other placement and adjacency restrictions. I'll explain that in a second. Next up, we have a tool called Lathkin. Lathkin allows me to move exactly 2 dice anywhere on the board, obeying all placement restrictions. Last but not least, we have Flux Remover. So with this tool, it's going to allow me to pick a die, then swap it for a new die from the supply. In the board game, the dice are provided, there's a dice bag. And so you pick the dice every round from this bag. And the supply is basically anything that's left over. That's still in the bag, hasn't been chosen or selected or whatever. This is the dice pool right here. And in this instance, there are 2 dice left over. Because when you're playing solo mode, there are always 4 dice per round. Now, the restrictions, there are 4 different kinds of restrictions. The first is going to be the very first turn of the game for each player. And that is when you place your very first die, you can only place it in the outer perimeter of your board. Doesn't matter where, but it has to be that outer perimeter. You start from the outside and work your way through. Okay. So right now, I'm going to place this yellow for here because that is my color restriction. That's the second kind of restriction rule that we have to work with. So I have one of each color of the game on the board: purple, red, green, blue, and yellow. I can only place that color die in that color spot, unless there's a tool that allows me to do otherwise. So a purple can only go here, a red can only go here, etc. The third requirement, or restriction rather, is numerical, or value. So I can only place a 4 in this 4 spot. I can only place a 5 in a 5 spot, unless there is a tool. In this case we have it, it's called Copper Foil Burnisher. That would allow us to shift things and ignore that value. But we adhere to it otherwise. Last but not least is the adjacency rule. So for example, if I were to place this purple 6 here, there's a 6 spot underneath it. So I can't place another 6 because they're adjacent to one another. You can't do that for value. Likewise, if I place this purple 6 here, I can't place a purple above it because this is purple. Now, if it was like, let's say that this is here, and I wanted to place, hold on, I need 2 of the same number. Hold on, so if I place this 6 here, and I place this 6 here, that is perfectly fine because they are diagonal to one another. So that would be acceptable. And now I'm gonna reverse till everything comes in. Hi, Blue Wave, good to see you. So did that kind of help a little bit? Now, before I get into the game, there are objectives. This is the last thing I'm going to explain. These objectives will provide bonus points at the end of the game if they are achieved. So for example, shades of green, sum of values on green dice. So if I place this 6 here, for example, that would give me 6 bonus points at the end of the game. The remaining 3 objectives on each side of the board, these are public objectives. If I was playing a multiplayer game, as I do with Rex and Joe and a few others, or against the AI, every single player at the table would go for these objectives for bonus points. So first off, deep shades, sets of 5 and 6 anywhere. So basically if there's a 5-6 pair, like if I play this 6, and then I play this 5, that's a 2 pair, I'd get 2 points for that. Next is column color variety, columns with no repeated colors. So if I fill this all in, if I put the yellow here and the purple here and a blue here, I'd get 5 points for that. Last but not least, color diagonals, the count of diagonally adjacent same color dice. So if I have a yellow here in this spot where it's marked yellow, and I have a yellow 6 here, and I have a yellow 3 here or whatever, I'd have bonus points for those diagonals. So that's stuff that I'm going to be looking for. Right now, though, I'm trying to figure out where I can put some of these items to get the most, for lack of a better word, bang for my buck. Okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a look at this board and kind of see what I want to do in terms of diagonals and the whatnot. I know that I can get a really nice diagonal this way and go along this lower route for yellow. I really want to try to maximize green. So with green, I might want to do this and do this kind of V, this V shape to go across all 5 rows or all 5 columns and keep it different. That's not easy to do because I can do this and kind of, I would have one diagonal this way and one diagonal that way because the red would interrupt it, come to think of it. That's kind of what makes it difficult. I could also, yeah, going like this would actually be the best, honestly. So I could do that. Or I can do this and go low and go that way. So I might want to do that first. And I will do that for the 6 bonus points. Then, what I can do is hit this yellow, and I can start getting the yellow, because the green's going to go this way. This has to be yellow regardless. So that's a whole thing. So we can do that. And even if we do micro things, I think we'll figure it out from there. So, excuse me. Let's do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and we'll go from there. Now, could I be putting myself in a tough spot? Absolutely. But we're not going to know until later game. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Okay, so, what's next? Red 5, red 3, green 4. Okay. So this ties into what we were hoping to do. And getting that first diagonal. With the 4 right there, that's also going to give us our 4 extra bonus points. Excuse me, I have no water in this room, so I'm hurting a little bit, so forgive me. So that's going to give us those bonus points. Then that's going to help out there. But one of the other things that we need to do is look at the restrictions that we have and make sure that we're filling those in accordingly. So knowing that I have a red restriction right here, I'm going to put a 3. Because if I put a 5, I'm not going to be able to put anything over here without help. And I'm trying to hold on to the favor tokens that I have until I need them later. So I'm definitely going to do that instead. So we're well on our way. And obviously, if you have any questions about the game or you're not sure about like some of my thought processes, that's fine. If there's anything where you see something that I don't, I want you to hit exclamation point no, because I want to know if I'm about to do something silly. And if I'm doing something silly, then I definitely need to know. Now, one of the things I can also do here, how do I want to go about doing this, though? Because I can get a nice... I want this green diagonal. This yellow is going to be pointless. This red is pointless. So we have our 2 pointless items here. I can't put a yellow here, and I can't put the red 6 here. I can put the blue 3 here if I wanted to. But I want to try and get over to here. If I try to get over to here, I'm going to disrupt everything. And that's going to be okay. I think we can do a diagonal here and a diagonal here. We'll do a diagonal here. We'll get a purple diagonal going this way. I can always move the green over to here if I need to. So it's not too terrible. I can move the 4. Because I have Lathikin, I can move stuff around. Like, for example, if I wanted to use it now, I can do that, and I can do that, and that would stretch all the way across. It would give me a headache down here a little bit, but it would be manageable. It would be manageable. And I could still do other stuff. But I don't have to do that if I don't want to. I could do this where I still, like, I moved the 6. And I can put the blue 3 here. But then if I move the 4, or I can even go one further, I can play Lathikin. Like, if I play Lathikin, well, hold on, I have to play the 6 first. I have to play the 6 first. So if I use Lathikin, and I move the 4 here, I can move this up here, which leaves me with a yellow, which I have a yellow there, which is also not a bad idea. Actually, yes it is, because the columns have to be different color-wise, so that's a whole thing. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to do this one way or the other. Because I could also go and just do this all diagonally, and that would be fine as well. So instead, if I play this, then I could use Lathikin. No, we already had this discussion, NJ. So if I do that, then I can go ahead and play this blue 3 here, because a blue has to be played here. I already know that the green above it can't be a 3 because there's a 3 right here, so that's fine. And if I have to move this blue 3, I will. Thus maintaining all of my points intact, all of my favor tokens are still there. We're in decent shape. So now we have a red 3 again, a green 2, a green 1, and a blue 6. Okay, so we have blue. We have a blue 6. This is where we can use Lathkin. We can move this 6 to here, and we can move this 3 up here, which actually doesn't help one bit. Because I would put the blue 6 right there, but there's already that yellow 6, so that's pointless. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? We can easily put the 1 here. And we know that this can't be green, but this can. But it's not going to help us with the diagonals any. So red's kind of stuck. Red's kind of down here. Red's going to be down here. And this red 3 is not going to do us any favors. Okay. How do we want to get out of this pickle? Should we use Lathkin and move this up? And maybe move this... Actually, no, that's yellow. And move this back. Because... Hold on. How was it before? So, I could do this instead. Yes, I want to move this back. And then put the 1 here, keeping that connection. The red is kind of stuck. But I think that would actually work. And then we can't do much with the blue 6. We can actually put it up here. We can put it up here and get a blue diagonal this way going, which would be fine. And red would have to just be relegated to this way. Again, that red 3 is not going to do us any favors whatsoever. But I think we're okay. We're also sticking with the 5s and the 6s. But 5s and 6s need to show up. We've only had 2 5s so far this whole game. And there's a yellow 5. Perfect. Where are we going to put it? No idea. But we will put this purple 2 here. Because we can. Although I think it would be better suited here. Because we'll get that purple this way. So we got purple this way. We have blue this way. So purple here, blue here. This is gonna be random. We could easily put the yellow 5 here and get a sideways yellow going, which would be good. Because I can't put that purple 4 there. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this yellow 5 here. And call it done and dusted. By the way, everybody, how was your holiday weekend? For those of you who observed, did you have a good time? For those of you who it's just a Saturday or a Sunday at this point, how are you doing? How is everything going? What's new? Okay, we are this close to getting that beautiful 5, that V formation. That's good. Alright, so we're going to do that. Then, because we have 3 6s on the board, we only have 2 5s. Let's get that third 5 in there. So that's going to give us... This is a diagonal. Well, actually, this messes up this diagonal. So, let's not do that. Hold on, let's put it here for now. Let's put it here for now. We'll put a pin in it. I'm going to end up moving that over. I'm going to end up moving that over this way to get out of the way of the blue strip that I've got going. Because I could easily also ignore... I can't ignore the 5, though. I can't. I cannot ignore the 5. It needs to go somewhere. So I'm going to plunk it here for now. And then I'll use this alone and boring. Oh, I'm sorry, Paleo. Alright, let's see what we have. Please give us no purples. Oh no. It's okay. Okay, we're gonna put this green here, completing our formation. And Yahtzee, exactly. And oh, if this blue wasn't a 6. Oh my god. Why? Why, game? Why? Why? Well, you're going over here then. You're going here, that's going up there, and we're gonna deal with it. I've had enough of your shenanigans right now. Alright, so we've got this... We have some really good diagonals going. I really want to move this 5 over to here. And I'm not going to be able to. I already know it. And there's another 5. But we have some purple, which is good. Okay, we're going to have to put this here. Because, I mean, it could go here, but I'm afraid we're not going to get another purple. Because I could put it here, and that would give us the colored thing. That would be good. This would have to move, though, and it can't. It can't move from where it is. But I also need to use copper foil to move this over to here to get that blue diagonal that I want. Am I going to regret that? Probably. Probably. But I can do that. I can hit OK. This 4 is killing me on the inside. But at least I can play a 3 here. Knowing that I need a purple, that's going to be okay. Reds are going to be totally messed up here, and that's fine. I can put another yellow here, and it would be okay. And then this just can't be whatever, and that's fine. Well, if it's green, it's green. We'll figure it out. There's a lot of green in the round track already. There's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 3 greens. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. This is fine. Here's another purple 3. That completes this purple thingy. That's okay. We have a blue 3. And there's probably nothing left in the, I guarantee there's nothing in the barrel. There's nothing in the barrel. Actually there is. No! I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I can do that. That's gonna give me another row, so we're 3 rows in! We need 2 more! We need a yellow, and we need a red. Alright. Say it with me. Yellow and red. 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 Yellow and red! And they're 3. That's fine. This'll work. This works. How many reds are... There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are only 6, 7 reds. This has to be a red. Do I play this for the 1? For like the whatever and keep the diagonal going? Or do I try to get a red? I'm gonna put a poll. I'm putting a poll. I'm putting a poll. I'm putting a poll. Putting a poll. I need your help. 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 What do I do? Place the 1 for diagonal. Flux it and see what happens. Alright, so this is a minute. I'm starting the poll. You can use your bits. You can use your coffee beans, my beans. Why does it have to be a red? Because it can't be a purple because there's a purple adjacent to it. And if I want the 5 bonus points, it has to be, the column has to be different colors. And so the only other color that's valid is, red. And right now everyone's like, just flux it. Flux it and see what happens. Somebody says put the 1 in, but that's only one person. Flux it is going to win this if people don't vote. You can use your coffee beans. Those are the channel points here. Green gives you the bottom row. It's column, not row. It's column, not row. You're close though. The last game was rows, so you're grasping it. You're doing great. And with the time expiring, you want me to flux it and go, with the Screeching Toad contributing extra channel points. Thank you for that. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna just boot this yellow 3 because it's useless. Come on, a red that's not a 3! You stink and I don't like you, but it worked out. It worked out because we're gonna make it a 5. It's okay. We're still going to get 5 points for that row because of the green, plus the added diagonal. So we might, for this last game of stream, we might be okay. So everybody cross your fingers and your toes, unless you're standing. Be careful, don't trip. And we're going to see what happens. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Starting to sweat. I almost want to bite my knuckle, but I don't want to bite my knuckle. 4 sets of deep shades. Nice. Okay, good, good, good. No, 5. 5 sets. Oh... We broke 70! We broke 70! Yes! Yes! Look at us! Look what we did! Ah! We did it! We broke 70! I'm so excited! Yes! Look at this masterpiece! We did this! Oh! Heart full of joy. Right there. Right freaking there. Right there. Look what we did. We did this together, peeps. We did this freaking together. I cannot wait to tweet this later. Well, okay, being I have to leave in a minute or whatever, I'm gonna tweet this as soon as I'm done. What did we come in? What place did we come in? 23! Yes! Amazing! Oh, darn, that feels so good. That feels so good. Oh my gosh, that feels amazing. Oh, so good. So good. So good. Oh my gosh, so good. Look what we did. Look what we did. I am so excited right now. Oh my gosh, look what we did. And some of you who might not understand the game have no idea, but it's okay, just be happy. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. so good. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe for a second here. I'm so excited. I know it seems silly, it's just a game, but when you feel that good vibe and everything, it's just, you know, it's so good. It's so good. Hi, Mr. Hardlock. Oh, we just had a very intense game. I'm starting to sweat a little bit because we totally crushed it. We totally did. And I am, let's see, hold on. I'm right there. Apparently the high score today is 82. So I'm going to see if I can beat that later on today. Thank you for the 30 bits, Paleo. I appreciate that so much. Hard Luck says, I don't think crushing stained glass windows is a good thing. Depends on which federation you're performing in, I think. I'm surprised I haven't seen it in GCW, to be honest. But with that, everybody, it's about 3 o'clock my time. I am going to go get ready to go hang out with my brother and his family. I cannot wait to see them. I can't wait for them to open all the gifts we got them. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm over the moon. We got to hang out with Rex for a little bit. We got to watch Rex destroy me a couple of times, which is always fun. And we totally crushed the daily challenge. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, this is... it's just amazing. Feel good. But with that, I'm going to head out. Before I do, a couple of things. First and foremost, I made the few announcements that I made this morning as I go ahead and kind of cut the audio just a little bit. I'm going to mute the music. So just a couple of things. First and foremost, I was graciously given the opportunity to join Throne Gifts through Wreck-It Raven, and that is a way, because a bunch of you have asked about my having a P.O. box or something like that, and that's not something I can do at this time, but this is a great alternative. So for people who might want to send me something, because some of you have said, oh, I want to do this for you and I want to do that for you, and that is beyond generous. I decided to set that up. It's totally safe on my end. Don't worry, I won't be doxxed. Just something for you to check out. The link is in the description below. Also, I am planning on having 2 charity events between now and mid-February. The first, I will have more information about. That is going to be in the next 3 weeks or so. I believe it's focusing on food inequality. So I'm going to find out more information, because that's going to be through Stream for a Cause. And I'll let you know about that. The second is definitely going to be on February 5th. And that is for the American Cancer Society through an organization called Soft Giving. I've been working with I Am Brandon, who is a very well-known Twitch streamer. I'm going to give him a shout out right now. I hope that you are able to go check out his content. He does DJing work. He plays all different games. He's just the sweetest dude. I loved having that conversation with him to get to know him and the organization better. I can't wait to see what we do together, but that is definitely going to be on February 5th. And also, if you're not part of my Discord, there's going to be a channel in there by the end of the day called Charity Incentives. I want you to be able to tell me what you want to see during that particular stream, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, if you are new to the channel and you liked what you saw today, please feel free to hit follow so you know when I go live. I normally stream on Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and Sunday mornings. Program note, I will not be streaming on Friday night because it is New Year's Eve, but I will be streaming on Thursday to compensate, most likely playing Among Us with my community, which you can join in the Discord link that I just posted in chat. Also, you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/njcoffeejunkie. I also post when I go live there as well. And I'm also on YouTube. My first episode for Shamblecraft Season 2 will be coming out later this week. But if you want to see it sooner, you can join my Patreon, patreon.com/njcoffeejunkie, so that one of the tiers, or the $5 and up tier, will allow you to get my episodes at least 2 days earlier. So you can definitely check out more information about that. And that's basically it, everybody. I had a blast. I love spending time with you. Let's find somebody who we could raid. There's a couple of good options here. I think I'm going to send you over to Cameron JK. He's a wonderful streamer. It looks like he's playing some Minecraft Dungeons today. So why don't we go say hi to him? He's wonderful. He's helped me out with so many things on the stream and everything else. Let's go do that. Thank you for the 30 bits, Paleo. And let's go say hi to Cam. When you get there, please tell him that NJ's raid is freshly brewed just for him. And if you're not already following him, please do so. Aside from that, there will be extra bonus streams this week. Times and dates unknown. You'll have to make sure to follow me to know. But right now, I hope you have a great Sunday. Have fun. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. Get vaccinated. Get boosted if you can. And most importantly, be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you this week. Take care. Bye.